Howdy, howdy. Good evening, or afternoon, or morning, depending on where you are in the world. Hi, guys. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I know, 2 streams back to back. It's like Christmas in July, right? Or September, as it were. Welcome in, Mean Dean. And I saw Kira as well. And we have a new face as well. Koyama, thank you very much for the check-in earlier. And if you're not a new face, I'm sorry. I'm bad with names sometimes. But I try. How is everyone? Oh goodness, apparently everybody I know decided that around 8 p.m. was the time to stream today. Like 3 pings for other servers, that's funny. Okart, welcome in, welcome, welcome. So as you guys know, yesterday I got kind of tired of a bunch of, hang on, I got something for this.
Exposition, 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 exposition. Exposition.
I got tired of exposition. So we took a break yesterday, called it, probably have like about an hour worth of content left. Caesarnator, is that how you say your name? Thank you, that's kind of flattering, I appreciate that. Hey, Okart. So, real quick, before we really like jump back into the story, I'm gonna do my daily grinds for, let's swap out Hyacin. For Jiaocho,
Lady Cypher,
need to rank him up if I can. And then from there, oh, it's your birthday? Happy birthday! Welcome in. I don't think I can give YouTube shout outs, but I'm glad that you're here. Happy birthday. Hopefully it's been good. Hopefully you've had cake or cupcakes or something.
For oblivion.
found me.
Yeah, we're gonna grind through some trace materials real quick.
Since you're already
level up
here,
Jiaocho, because
why not have a meal before you leave?
Poor boy is
I weep for
neglected.
the departed.
Caesarnator, okay, I was right. Just making sure.
It too shall fall.
Or Kaiser if you play Fallout New Vegas. They can't make up their minds.
Show me the way. With enough believers, lies become reality.
We're just gonna speed through these, get the materials we need. Call it a day.
Run.
At least on dailies. So, super fun way to start out, but
Sunshine.
I suspect that we're gonna be fighting a boss battle soon, so probably best to go ahead and just get this out of the way.
Show me the way.
Also, thank you for the check-ins.
I weep for the departed.
Oh, that reminds me, I need to set up my little slime guy for YouTube. Bear with me for one moment while I take care of that.
Destined for oblivion.
Found me. Have some sunshine.
I knew I was forgetting something.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
There we go. One of the very few who get it right. Do people really miss that?
Still waters of oblivion.
You can't run.
Let me guess, they call you Casenator or something instead of Caesarnator.
Show me the way.
Destined for oblivion.
Found me. With enough believers, lies become reality. Yes.
I weep for the departed.
Oh, Sully said something. I heard
It
it,
shall
but
fall.
couldn't make out what he said.
Have some sunshine.
Still waters of oblivion.
You
At
can't
least I thought I heard Sully.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Oh, I know what I'm hearing. Okay, there we go. I'm hearing an echo from YouTube. We're Sorry, I had to pull up my stream to link my little slime guy.
Found me.
I weep for the departed.
So yeah, dailies, fun
It too
times.
shall fall.
Have some sunshine.
Still waters of oblivion.
You can't run. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. With enough believers, lies become reality. Gosh.
Alright, responding to a message. Alright, so we need to do this like 2 more times and then we'll get into the good stuff.
Who made it win?
Destined
This
for
is the
oblivion.
appetizer for the entree.
Found me.
Looking at these numbers too, I really need to work on my Acheron
Why not have a
here
meal
at some
before
point.
you leave?
I weep for the
Heroics
departed.
or Garbo.
It too shall fall.
Have some sunshine.
For anyone who wasn't here in
Still
chat
waters
yesterday,
of
this is not my primary team. This is my backup teams. So it's like slightly underdeveloped compared to some of the others.
Dispel the gloom.
I was working on Sunday and then decided, you know, I probably need Jiaocho. Especially since I was told that
Who made
it
it
was
win?
either Acheron or Cypher would be, no, it was Nihility in general, would be good for this next fight.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Have some sunshine. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
The leak is so darn cute. I can't stand it.
With enough believers, lies become reality. Gosh.
Destined for oblivion.
Is it louder than normal? It might be. Let me turn it down a little bit.
Found me.
I had adjusted the volume. Thank you for telling me. I had adjusted the volume for playing Final Fantasy X like about a week ago or so, and just hadn't checked to see the volume. So thank you for telling me. That should be a little bit better.
Who made it win?
So I appreciate the volume checks, and most streamers appreciate that too. If it's too loud, please let people know. It is very, very rare that a streamer will be upset over something like that. Nova, welcome in.
I weep for the departed.
27 daily potions, damn.
It shall fall.
My back.
Hopefully not miss too much. Much dishes? Oh, dailies? Oh, no, you're fine. I'm finishing up my dailies real quick for Jiaocho.
For oblivion.
Just because
Found me.
I just need to, so. Gonna get that out of the way and get that taken care of and then do more of the MSQ.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Can I ask streamers to make housing more available in Final Fantasy XIV? If I cancel my sub, you could have my house.
Still waters of oblivion.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. I didn't realize how loud it was. And if it's still too loud, please let me know.
It too shall fall.
You're cleaning dishes. More fox grinds. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, the lottery's brutal. I don't know what's worse, the lottery or sitting around and spamming a placard.
Found me. Dispel the gloom.
It might be sitting around spamming a placard, to be honest. It's worse. That's how I got my house the first time, and I don't really ever want to do that again. I'll be honest, my house is the whole reason why I keep my Final Fantasy XIV subscription.
I weep for the
Just
departed.
because if I lose that house, oh my god, it would take me ages to get another one. All right, we're done. We're done. We're done. Nice. Lottery's definitely fair, but you've been trying.
Emotional damage.
I mean, trying to get a medium in the lavender beds for about a year now. I keep losing lotteries. Mediums are hard to find too. Especially since the lavender beds are pretty popular. Go ahead and claim all this. Thank you very much. All right, let's go through and boost up Jiaocho a little bit more. We'll go ahead and cap this out. Maybe, depending on how many we have. Which is worse, IRL housing or Final Fantasy XIV housing? Final Fantasy XIV housing. At least here in the US. Just because there is such a shortage of it. And in order to get a house, you have to enter the lottery and win the lottery. You get to draw a number and then it's picked randomly. At least in real life, if you know, find a house, you can put in an offer and the owners can accept or decline. You really think IRL housing is worse? Really? I mean, I guess IRL housing depends if, you know, somebody comes in and gives like an outrageous bid ahead of you or behind you. All right, so this is priority. I might need to go kick Fantilia's Heine real quick. Yeah, I need to go kick Fantilia's Heine real quick. No, tomorrow, never mind. I will do that tomorrow because I'm out of attempts for this week. The way you describe it sounds like a lottery anyways. Over here, you basically need to win the lottery to afford a house these days anyways. Yeah, we're not going to talk about the fact that housing's super expensive. A basic house around here where I live will run you about $300,000, and it takes 30 years to pay that off in general. You put in your bid and hope the owner chooses you. Yeah. Oh, it broke again. Mother effer, it broke again. Okay, hang on. Let me fix the potion redeem. I have no idea why it is consistently breaking. It's like every third stream or so. It's like, oh, time to crap out again. Chihuahua. Yeah, it's the funniest thing. So it's like my document gets completely wiped during the read process. And I have no idea how or why that happens. Sorry, taking out the spaces in this document. Because it should be a read-only function. Last thing you're going to say on the matter, there's a house over here abandoned for 15 years, disconnected from both water and power lines, went for 1.2 million. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you do have to win the lottery for a house, or hope that you have a family member that passes it on to you. I'm sorry again, and you get to pick what potion you got. I cannot imagine houses being $1.2 million. That's ridiculous. That seems like a situation where they probably need to build more. Unless you guys are importing materials or something for housing. Nice ingredient potion. You had an issue last night. I don't know if it's because of potato or a game. You tried to move on the star map in game. It seems to always crash. Did you have a similar issue? I don't think I've had... Oops. I don't think I've had any issues moving around in the map, but I haven't...
Is the path ahead underwater?
Haven't really tried.
I need the Oranexorb to bring back the chrono vessel from the past.
Alright, so back to puzzle time. House next to your parents, which was bought for $800,000 6 years ago, recently sold for $1.8 million. Good God. I have no words for that. How do they expect anybody to live like that? You couldn't do your dailies moving, so I was wondering. I haven't had any issues. At least not that I've noticed. It might be your PC. part, they don't. Well, what's even worse is when somebody decides to sell their house, because then you're going to have a hard time finding a buyer. Couldn't do my dailies. Oh, sorry, you read that. Hopefully he keeps his word and it's done tomorrow. I hope so. Repairs suck. Okay, where did that go? There it is. I love how everything is in slow-mo. Entire country is set up on a subsidy property as an investment. Wow. That's okay. If it makes you feel any better, China has a bunch of ghost buildings. People will invest in property and they won't even put in more than just sheetrock and some flooring, if even that. There's entire apartment buildings that just sit there and rot with nothing in it just because they feel like if they customize it at all, that it lowers the value. Oh, the buyers, people who then rent it out. Oh, that's awful. So people who already have that amount of money just making more money off of other people. That sucks. Yikes, this is a massive slow-mo. I need that meme of Barbosa from Pirates of the Caribbean? Wait, was there a book over here? I could have sworn there was a book. Yes. And I think I'm going to use up my last bit of energy for that. Okay. So I need to lower the water. Oh, I'm blonde, thanks. I don't know who made me blonde, but I'm blonde now. Alright, so there's the pool. Where was the level for the water? I really feel like there was I found a trigger for that yesterday. Just make trick snacks and you'll have more energy. Well, unless they fell off because I had to log off. I haven't battled since I took those consumables yesterday. I don't know if they last until the next battle or if... Oh, wait. To regen energy, you're right. Let's see. Regen. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 4 out of 5. Or the new Dragon Sage fruit from the horse shop. Oh, wait, they added more stuff to the shop? I thought it was, like, last, you know, first come, first serve, like last call.
You finally made it.
Oh, hell yeah! Sorry, I just got a good email. Let's go! I had my first VGen shop purchase. That is awesome. I have a couple of overlays up for sale on both Etsy and VGen, and that was the first purchase from VGen. Okay, there's still water. How the hell do I lower the water? Okay, I already have the orb. Oh, I wonder if it has anything to do with, that fixture there in the middle. It's the little wins.
Isn't that the deliverer? He finally made it.
And everybody's dead. Then they're alive. Now they're dead again. Anyway, sorry for bringing down the energy with property talk. No, you're fine. It doesn't bother me a bit. We can talk about whatever.
Screen 4.
Okay, so I can't go this way in this timeline.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the
Interesting. Yeah, it's gotta have something to do with this up here. We're doing story stuff. Sorry having the background currently working. No, you're fine. That's no problem at all. Yes, we are doing story stuff. We are nearing, at least from what I've been told, we're nearing the end of the current patch. Okay. So, from what I was told, we have about 30 minutes to an hour worth of content left before a big boss battle, which I will thoroughly enjoy. I cannot wait to kick this tin can's ass. So wait, do I have to hit it at just the right time? Oh, does this work? Oh, okay, the liquid is just gone. All right. That's how that works. Deep to deep. All right. Now the question is, how the hell do we get down here? Because there is no stairs. Can't go over here because there's a ramp over here in the other timeline. Oh, and it's blocked off in this timeline too. Okay, I really hope that when I change timelines that this thing stays frozen.
This
there we go.
hidden gate leads to the vortex. Hurry now. The time of our reunion draws near. Deliver this hidden gate.
Okay.
Hurry now. The time of our reunion draws near, Deliverer.
Go fuck yourself, Legus. I'm so damn tired of hearing Legus talk.
This cruel journey will reach its end at long last.
You seriously need to start Amphorius? You keep procrastinating. Amphorius is a lot of fun. I'll tell you what I told some of the other members of my Discord community. Hey, Jillian, welcome in. He really wants his pizza. Can't argue that. So what I told a member of my community, if Mean Dean is here actually, is Mean Dean was gonna skip the story, and I was like, oh, please don't. At least not to like after 3.6. Amphorius starts off really, really slow, and then it picks up as you play. At first, I didn't think I was gonna like the storyline, but it really did genuinely get a lot better. Well, too bad for Legus. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. He's gonna have to deal with DiGiorno pizza. It does hit you right in the feels. It is very, I'm just gonna say traumatic. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The storyline takes a huge step up between Penacony and Amphorius. Deliverer from beyond the sky, what brings you here to visit this mighty lion today? Who knows everything about Honeybrew? The citizens of Styxia laughed. They asserted firmly, why of course, it's Varix Leo. By High Sealand, let me tell you what an extraordinary story. We shall see how well you know your honey brews. Why didn't you drink more? Oh ho, a true honey brew enthusiast would not be stumped by this, just like how a scholar would never be burdened by knowledge. As for my comrades of the same nature, I wish them good health. Come over here, talk to me about anything at all, and we can discuss it with gusto.
Pizza time.
thought at first Forest was kind of boring, but it's still a lot of annoying NPCs like this guy. Yeah, this patch could have been easily like 2 or 3 hours, and they made it into like 7 or 8 with just the amount of exposition. Oh my god, there's been so much exposition. You feel like you've been pretty desensitized from most of the story, but you won't ruin it for others. Everyone has their own views. That's fair. That's fair. You gotta remember though, Hoyo is a Chinese company, and Chinese media in general tends to do tragedy very well. Very, very well. You love stories and you're a writer, so it's near impossible for you to skip anything. Also, that's why you don't want to start. Oh, your heart can't take sad, tragic stuff.
Exposition. Exposition.
Okay, sorry, don't feel like reading this. You can read it if you want to, but I'm not gonna read it out loud. Wow, other than that is a lot of bottles of honey brew. Okay, anyways, that's interesting, but not in the mood for facts about alcohol right now. Do they weigh you out hard into characters like Firefly? To be fair, Hoyo games in general have been getting worse and worse filler and dialogue exposition. So I feel like what's going on right now is we're nearing the end of Amphorius. We're like about to put the nice bow on top. And so they're trying to squeeze a whole lot into a small patch. Oh wait, okay, there was a, okay, I gotta go through that other door then. What was that other door? And I feel like that's just why there's so much exposition right now. Some of the other patches were not nearly as bad. We're kind of building up to fighting like the big baddie. You'll say so far, Penacony will always be a special place in your heart. You love the characters in Amphorius. You know, and what's really funny starting out is I didn't think I would like any of them. Diver in the Forgotten Sea. Oh, it's a puzzle. All right. Let's see if I embarrass myself on stream. It's been a hot minute since I've done one of these. Okay, not bad actually. Oh, is there more than one?
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Is there more than one? Not entirely sure if there's more than one. I think if you don't really like the story, then you can skip and watch other people play it. You might do that with Zenless Zone Zero, but might try to play the Zenless Zone Zero story again. Zenless Zone Zero is actually one that I haven't touched, surprisingly. Just because I was hearing descriptions from other people. Okay, we'll come back to this later. I'm sure there's more to do here. I didn't think I would really enjoy it personally. So I need to make chat a little bit taller so I can read everything. It's disappearing very quickly. There we go. It made you tear up. Yeah, it's a gut punch. Hey! Match Acheron, let's go! Whoever chose the blurple, you have good taste. You just got to the end of my patience near the end of the Lawfu, and the knowledge you'll be continually coming back because China. So thankfully, after you finish up the Lawfu, you don't wind up back there too many times unless it's like little side event quest things. Like you go back at one point for the war dance, which is a small arc. But we haven't really seen much of the Lafu in several months now. It's great, but that's just me. And Zenless Zone Zero, it's different for every person. It just didn't sound like it would tickle my fancy. I tend to be a little bit more of a cozy gamer sometimes. Not so the regular story, Dan Hung doing his thing. Yeah, I will say, I think they changed writers right after the Lafu, if I'm not mistaken, going to Penacony. So the writing starts to get a little bit more intense as you go into the next area. You get addicted to Zenless Zone Zero. Yeah, I'm already playing 3 gachas, and I'm doing great at spending little to no money at all. The only money that I have spent was on the Nameless Honor here, because the extra rewards are worth it to me. But as far as like Enfold and the other games I'm playing goes, I haven't given them $1. A wild Eon, is it Aeon or Eon? How do you pronounce it? Has appeared. You like Zenless Zone Zero more than Genshin? I'm just gonna say Zenless, sorry, it's easier. It's also way easier to play on mobile than in Zenless. Ooh, I believe that. You guess you got burnt with Genshin, continually finding... Sorry, that changed really fast. Thank you for checking in, but it pushed chat way up for me. You got burnt with Genshin, continually finding excuses to shoehorn Li Yue into things. Oh, that's fair. I really like the Rappa story. The Rappa story made me cry. I felt so bad for Rappa. That's one of those moments I was like, how could they do that? You monster! The Lafu, not gonna lie, was kind of underwhelming. They don't even mention the storyline, how forgotten it is, unless they talk about, like, you know, the Xianzhou Alliance in general. It's hard to resist gachas. So, my theory about gachas is the reason why they're so popular to a lot of people is like a combination of it's free to play, like 90% of the time, and like gambling. They tap into like that reward center in your brain that you want to gamble and, you know, get something cool. And it's a little bit exciting every time you roll for it or pull for it. Oh, hey, I'm orange now. There's that little bit of like dopamine and excitement from, you know, not knowing what you're going to get and like kind of rolling the dice, so to speak. So I think that's why people get really, really addicted. I just want the pretty waifus. Just that one more feeling hits hard, right?
You've been silent a long while, Dux Gladiorum. Starting to doubt your decision?
Save your breath. The vortex of Fukusa lies just ahead.
Ooh, she's getting short with her. She's getting short with Shorty. I'd be gutted for that comment. You only play for characters, the design, story relevance at this point. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. I've decided that I'm going to pass on Saritra. I really have no interest in her, either from a playstyle point of view or from a character point of view. I think she's honestly a pretty awful person, to be honest. Not saying I hate her. No, I don't hate her, but I don't like her. Like, it's just like Sparkle. I passed on Sparkle too because I keep saying Sparkle's a little shit. So I'll be passing on Saritra. Being able to go through the dialogue at your own pace and skip cutscenes make Zenless your top MiHoYo game at the moment. You love Saritra.
There's nothing left between us.
So you'll stop swimming toward the stars, Dux Gladiorum?
I was always a creature of the sea. The stars in the sky were never meant for me.
So, like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't hate Saritra, but I don't like her. She has a lot of hubris. I wouldn't necessarily go so far as to say that she's arrogant, but she has a lot of hubris. She's very much like Icarus flying too close to the sun. Ooh. There's a warp anchor here. Lovely. All right. I'm gonna pause here for a second because I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a battle soon. She has a lot of hubris, and she made a lot of sacrifices of innocent people that both did and did not have to happen. They had to happen for the Titans trial, but at the same time, the way she went about it was very deceptive and I feel like very wrong. So that's my beef with her. She's wicked smart though. As far as Sparkle goes, Sparkle's a very chaotic character. She's very, I don't have a better word other than chaotic. And it's that amount of chaos and like uncontrolled whimsy. I think that's a good way to put it. That kind of turns me off in Sparkle. That and Sparkle's like very morally gray. She's not necessarily a good person. She's not evil, but she's not good. If Constance comes in December-ish, I'm sure you'll pull for her. Maybe. Sounds like Caesar. You know what? There's actually some Caesar references between Hycillans and Ceridra, especially when Ceridra says Vini Vini Vici. By the way, I gotta find like a really old song real quick. I haven't heard it in ages. You all might like it. And Hycillans going against Ceridra towards the end, I feel like is a huge Caesar reference. Here we go. I haven't heard this song in over a decade now. But that's a song called Vini Vidi Vici if you guys want to listen to it. You like Sparkle for one reason, and it's really designed. That's fair. And she does have a great design. I'm not going to deny that.
Look, a gravestone.
Sorry, that like weird laugh.
But whose name does it bear?
Not the voice you want to hear like in your ear in the middle of a quiet moment.
It was here that the prisoner, who thinks herself the prison warden, made her choice.
You and Ceridra have a lot in common. Well, that just means that you have a knack for leadership, and that you have a very, this is not necessarily a bad thing, you have a very strong personality. And you are willing to make sacrifices, honestly. Hard sacrifices. That's about it, really. Yeah. I mean, Sparkle's not a bad character. She's just not for me. And I think it's an important trait to be able to tell between, like, hey, I like this character, but they're not for me, but they could be for other people. Hard to beat a kitsune theme in a red kimono. Are you talking about Ting Yun? I love Ting Yun. Oh, no, you're talking about Sparkle. Okay, Ting Yun's cool, too. Better than hearing your own voice at night. Well, if you hear your own voice at night, that's a mimic, or you're in the Appalachians, and if you hear it, no, you didn't. If you saw it, no, you didn't. Koi fish pond like themes too. Yes. Oh, and from anyone, I'm sure there's many questions. For anyone not from the area, it's actually Appalachia. If you visit and you call it Appalachia, someone's gonna throw something at you. Just saying. They're gonna know you're not from here.
Witness, listen, and awaken.
Is this hear, feel, think? Did he just hear, feel, think us? Oh, I'm peak now.
Dux Gladiorum. I've lost count of how many times you've stood here over the past centuries.
You talk too much for a prisoner like Kyrgyz.
two geniuses who defied law and all the Chrysos heirs who sacrificed themselves in this cycle worked together to chip away my strength. But you, can never affect my will. And as long as my will remains intact, I am free.
Well, I guess I can go sit on a pipe bomb.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I still have ways to chain your divine soul.
Please, do surprise me. But I'd say your mission is nearly done here, isn't it? Oh, it was here you gorged out the core flame of ocean from Fagusa's body. It was here you and that Imperator both completed apotheosis, becoming pillars of Unfurious. And after that, you drove your blade into her heart. A loyal subject turned regicide. A demigod committing deicide. Or so the history books paint that tragedy. Oh, but if that's the truth, then why, after 1,000 years, are you still here, guarding the Imperator's grave? Still bound by loyalty. Come to think of it, perhaps I'm not the only one imprisoned here.
Your calm does stir the rage in me. As if the one paying the price here isn't you, but us. The ones who lost everything.
That's only because I've waited 13 million lifetimes for my vision to be realized. Countless millennia.
For Pete's sakes, Legus, shut up.
Loneliness never once showed me its fatal side. In fact, for a prisoner of the cave, it's more like an old friend. One that helps me think.
I will get caught up in chat here shortly.
But you're different, Dux Gladiorum. Loneliness has crept from the silent depths, sinking its claws into your mind. Bit by bit, it's peeling you apart. Will you regress into one of those lost mad sirens? Oh, what a shame that would be.
You're right, Lycurgus. Loyalty, curse, the fall of my kin, and this endless waiting. These shackles are too heavy for a fish that cannot perceive any light. I can't break free of the whirlpool that's pulling me under. Nor do I have the unwavering resolve to force myself to wait for that person's return, as everyone hoped for.
Deliverer from beyond the sky, my executioner. How much longer until she arrives here?
Okay, I'm gonna read chat real quick and we'll come back to Lygus because he's not done talking. Also, thank you for the hydrate. So let's see. What was the last thing I read? So I read about the koi. You can say objectively something works even if subjectively you don't like it. Objectively, Sparkle works as a story device and character and design. Subjective, many of us aren't huge fans of her mentality. No, that's fine. See, Jillian does though. Jillian says Sparkle's my wife, and Rappa. Maybe not willing to sacrifice others, but yourself you're willing to. Oh. Lygus is a hole in the middle. Perfect place to pack some C4. At some point, I think if I were stuck with Lygus, I would just stop talking to him. I just wouldn't respond. It's save your breath kind of moment. You're like Archer. Archer Mia? Are you talking about like Archer from Fate? Sarita's cute, but don't call her short, you'll die. Yeah. That's why I said I would have been gutted earlier. If trapped in a room with Lygus, you'd go crazy. Yeah. High Ceilings is so cute. I love her design. That is peak character design, especially like how her chest is like see-through and you can see her ribs and spine. Super cool. He would stand there and be a creeper knowing Lygus. Ugh. Just, ugh. Ugh. Disgusting.
Or will she ever return?
I don't know. And I doubt anyone does.
Then, what will you do?
Saridra. This will be the last time I carry out your decree. Ever since you took me under your banner and made me the Dux Gladiorum, my music has belonged to others. Time and time again, I use the siren's song to lure the unwary into illusions for your schemes and strategies. Now, let the siren Electra sing for herself. Let me step into an endless dream of my own making. Oh, great ocean. I offer you the rest of my clarity and my freedom in exchange for the strength to stand against the nihility and honor the sacrifices of the fallen heroes. Greyfry, deliverer from beyond the sky. When you ride the current of time and find your way here, you'll hear my solo. It will guide you to the heart of this world. By then, I may still be lost in my self-wrought slumber, but I'll uphold my part of this long relay and guard the shackles that seal the Theoros. Do you still remember? To awaken someone from a siren's voice, you'll need...
Honeydew. Or honeybrew, sorry. Oh, it is honeydew, okay.
The gift I once gave you, may you still have it when the time comes. When you return, please pour that honey brew upon this grief. It holds the story of all our struggles and sacrifices. May you see it one day. The prelude Amphorius wrote for your return, carried forward through a 1,000-year relay. When your morning ends, I'll likely wake from my dream as well. Then, follow the trail of echoes and find me. And together, we'll bring judgment upon the sinner who defiled the erudition.
At long last, 33,550,336 cycles and 4,931 years later, Amphorius's final curtain is ready to fall.
Look at him creeping. Yeah.
The shadows within the cave gave everything. Yet all they did was mimic life outside its walls. A futile effort steeped in sorrow.
I'm gonna take so much pleasure in kicking his ass.
Enough! They were no shadows. Everything they did shattered the darkness of this cave, and unearthed the core flame of Trailblaze. Now, with that core flame, I'll light the dawn of Emphorius.
Hey, just can we clap it already? That's one way to put it.
Do you still choose the will of the paths as your answer in the end? I do not agree with that answer, but I respect your tribute to them. Allow me to take back my earlier words. As an apology, and in the name of Theoros, who saw all destinies in this world, let me join you in mourning. Let us bid farewell to the heroes who sleep here. And then let us face each other and decide whose flame will rise with this new dawn.
Alright, so I just realized that my buffs would have worn off when I did my dailies, so we are going to buff back up again. Alright, let's see what we're gonna do for defensive. You know what, this one seems interesting, we're gonna use it. So got those reapplied. I did need to look at Acheron's relics real quick. I think Jiao Cho's probably okay on relics. Yeah, I need better boots for him, so we're gonna leave that one at 0 for now. For Acheron, I can rank up everything but the apron. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of that real quick. There we go. Just gonna cap most of these on out at 15 just to make my life easier. So we'll do the boots. My biggest concern actually is my credits. I'm starting to run low on credits again. Unless you guys want to grind for some relics with me real quick. Alright, and I think it was the rope that was not the best. Okay, yeah, so we will go ahead and raise the sphere, but not the rope. You guess you just estimated the time lifted this person. Geez, he yapped so much. Yes, you were about right. You said about 30 minutes to an hour, and it's been almost an hour since we got started. Actually, we have about 2 minutes until ads, so I might chill out and do, I don't know, I might grind for a relic real quick, just to see if I can get it while we wait on ads or something. Oh yeah, that's so much better. More health now. Any battle will cause buffs to go poof. Yeah, I realized that during the cutscene. I was like, oh, I do need to redo that. Yep, I'm gonna grind just real quick. Wrong button. To see if I can get that ornament that I need. Or the rope, rather. I forget how to get to the ropes. Bear with me. It was the first one. Okay, we'll come back. All right, so it looks like for this team I can use my regular break, so that works out nicely. Ooh, I could borrow support. Okay, I'm gonna borrow the cracked out Firefly then. So I'll do this real quick while we wait on ads to roll. You're not going to miss anything. I'm just going to be going straight through this.
I wonder what that is.
on auto. Hey, Inoshi, welcome in. It's been a while. How are you?
Oh,
Hoot hoot. Good evening.
eternal.
YouTube didn't tell me about the stream. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. We've only been live for maybe an hour.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas ablaze!
Unite our goals.
So you building her? Yeah, I like Acheron in general. I know Acheron is not like the strongest anymore. Damn, this is loud. Sorry, I don't know why combat is so much louder.
Everything in this world.
I actually do like Acheron. I don't mind investing into her even though she's not meta at the moment.
All will be swept away.
You're trying to decide whether you get boot heal or ratio dice or
Everything in
sparkle
this
ones.
world
Ooh. If you'll try for boot heal ratio.
Let us dance once
If
more.
boot heal comes back around, I might pull for him. It's been a while since we've had a boot heal banner.
Stay away.
Oop, to see who again?
All will be swept away by the wind.
Hope all's well. Everything's going well.
Everything in
We
this
didn't really have a
world
whole lot left before we finished up the current storyline. So I wanted to stream and go ahead and knock that out this evening. You got really lucky with your Acheron. You still need some more crit. Oh, because only like 72% and you're going for like 80. I didn't even look at which stat I needed. I need to check that out.
This haven of...
They just have a good list of buffs. Yeah, and I have more that I can synthesize. I bought a bunch of recipes I just haven't made yet. So for anybody over in Twitch land, I'm sorry, ads are about to start. Stretch your legs, grab some water, grab some popcorn, take care of yourself. Normally I'd take a break too, but I'm gonna chill out. It's 3 minutes. What relic did she need? Okay. Attack percentage. Wait, I just got that, didn't I? Could have sworn I just got that. Ooh, crit damage of 5.1% or some extra defense. I think I might go with this one since it has some extras to it. I don't know. I don't know which one. They're both good. Yeah, we'll switch to this one. Okay, yeah, that's what I needed. Cool, I got it in one run. That is highly unusual. I'm gonna run out of credits soon. Bronya nerfed, still awesome. Bronya still has good potential. I feel like if they tweaked her a little bit, she could be meta again. And even then, like with some characters, she is still meta. I think Archer was one of the characters she works really well with to speed up Archer's turns. You know what? I'm gonna leave that. That's fine. I'll worry about it later. I'm more concerned about Jiao Cho. I need energy regen. Where is it? Where's the one that I need? It's this one. Oh, it's Svarog. Interesting.
I wonder what that is.
All right.
Oh, eternal.
Just a calculation.
Just because you need that guarantee up. Sparkle is good, but you feel like she needs to be with another upper.
Until everything.
I'm curious who your stronger characters. So my strongest characters currently are Ron Mei, Fugue, Lingsha, and Firefly. And then outside of that, my next strongest are probably Castrus and Mighty. I have them pretty cracked out. I can go through and show you a little bit later if you want to see. Yes, very good with Finon.
Share good fortunes.
I think that she was one of the ideal supports for Finon before Ceredra. You like to combo slower DPS because these are in Castrus' team. Yeah, I have a Castrus Mighty team actually that works out pretty well because they both do like self damage or damage to the team. Break effect was break? No, I needed energy regen, didn't I? Let's do it one more time. I got plenty of tickets or tokens to burn.
Away by the wind.
For everyone, yes, please.
Let us
I have a lot of
dance once
characters,
more.
but I'll go through the ones I at least have level 80.
Threat index raised. Executing annihilation.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Rebooting.
Fight to live!
Application authorized. Purge initiated. High-risk individual.
Unite our goals. Time to cleanse the filth. Everything in this world.
Oh, Kurt, if you're still here, I just saw your name.
Bleeding.
Okay, are you? Okay, your break effect. Can I please have energy regen? We'll do it like one more time and then call it.
Eternal.
It's not the end of the world, but it'd be nice to get it.
Executing annihilation.
You love character building, which is why I also love this game, more so characters and story.
To ashes! Set the seas ablaze!
Reevaluating.
Fight to live!
Well, I will tell you, this this Firefly that I'm borrowing right now is beyond cracked out. It's like E6S5 or something.
Evaluating variables.
Their Acheron and their Firefly are just cracked. We were talking last stream about how they probably spent easily like $1,400 at least on those two characters
All will
alone.
be swept away by the wind.
If not, you got resin, you can make your own. Yeah.
Be of your body and mind.
Fight to live!
Attack percentage. Okay, yeah, I may wind up making my own, but I still have plenty of these. I have 7 out of 12, so I'll think on it. You use Clara more than all of them because she's your main. Clara is a powerhouse. I haven't ranked her past level 70, but I used to use her all the time because that counter is powerful when she gets hit. Like, Clara still holds up really, really well. As you can see, I haven't finished building her out. And her relics may be old at this point, I don't know, but love Clara. All right, so let's get back to the story. Thank you for bearing with me. Well, I at least tried for that. Have a great night. You're off to bed. Have a good night. I'll let you know after we kick this boss's butt. Libate for the heroes. To the crisis heirs who gave their lives chasing flame, their fates were not foretold by prophecy, yet they bore no shame in their insignificance. With unwavering resolve, they shed golden blood along the flame chase journey. Ooh, let's read the inscription. Dux Vigorus Labinius, born light calendar 3743, deceased light calendar 3960. Dux Brumalis Seneca, born light calendar 3749, deceased light calendar 3960. Oh, she made inscriptions for all of them. Dux Carminium, Virginia, born light calendar 3853, deceased light calendar 3960. Dux Helcoltheothus? Sorry, I butchered that. Sorry, that's like the one that I had trouble pronouncing. Sorry, Apollonius. Born calendar 3704, deceased light calendar 3960. At the end of the long epitaph, Ceridra, the Imperator and the demigod of law, deceased light calendar 3960. We spent a lot on the current banners trying to E6 both Ceridra and Silverwolf. Whoa! Did you have any luck? That's also really good for Amphorius because the bosses are kind of fast and most of them are weak to physical. Oh. Hi, Nell. Sorry, I saw your message, but I haven't had a chance to really check it. I'm sorry. Alright, so libate for the flame heroes. You pour the honey brew onto the gravestone, amber liquid seeping into the crevices of the inscriptions, as the heroes are drinking deep of the spilled tribute. Or, sorry, as if.
To Virginia, Apollonius, Seneca, Labienus, Saritra.
Through a brutal sacrifice, they lit the stars of law in this world, propelling Amphorius's fate forward. In the shimmering mirage of illusion, they entrusted their dreams to ride among the stars, to the hero yet to come.
All right. Oh, I have a doggo. Everybody say hi to the dog. Yeah, I had to mute for a second. Hi, Luca. You're being a good boy. Yeah, have a sweetie. Wanting to curl up under my desk. Give me 1 second. There you go. He likes curling up under my desk sometimes. Good boy. Okay, sorry about that. Dog indeed. I love my dog. Is that Roscoe or other? This is Luca. So Roscoe is our bulldog. Luca is a Weimaraner. We rescued him about a year ago, the year in October. To the Christos heirs who gave their lives for a new world, their fates, as foretold by prophecy, are to be born whenever the world needs them, irrespective of how time and space may shift, all to fulfill their duty and answer their calling. Terravox, the demigod of Earth, born approximately 2,000 years before the light calendar system. Deceased light calendar 3961. Wait, was that 1 year? Wait, that was like 1 year. Was it 1 year before we started the Flame Chase or 1 year after? I'm so confused. Or was that 3640? I don't know. Aglaia, the demigod of romance, born light calendar 3860, deceased light calendar 4029. Castrus, the demigod of death, born light calendar ? Deceased light calendar 4123. Mightymost, the demigod of strife, born light calendar 4071, deceased light calendar 4284. Tribios, the demigod of passage, born light calendar 3720, the last piece of her deceased in light calendar 4295. Cyphra, the demigod of trickery, born light calendar 3942, deceased light calendar 4534. Anaxagras, the demigod of reason, born light calendar 4065, deceased light calendar 4534. Hyacinthia, the demigod of sky, born light calendar 4297, deceased light calendar 4602. At the end of the epitaph, a line left unfinished. Electra, demigod of the ocean, born light calendar 3860, deceased light calendar blank. Even dates aren't always the best. No, you're fine. Don't worry. I don't expect you guys to remember when I got my dog. It's not a big deal. You tip the chalice once more, and the honey brew bathing the stone like golden blood upon a demigod, forging destiny through its purifying flow.
To Aglaia, Tribios, Mightymost, Castrus, Anaxagoras, Cyphra, Hyacinthia.
In a relay spanning 1,000 years, they stood against enemies far beyond their strength, and won a bitter victory through what seemed like futile resistance. And in that same 30 million cycles, also marked by futility, they remained steadfast in fulfilling their duty to the experiment, unchanging, unwavering. Let this be the end of mourning the fallen. At last, allow me one final toast to the lost prison warden, A prisoner bound by loyalty.
I feel like this is a mockery that he's like mourning them alongside us when this is what he wants the entire time.
That voice. Could it be?
Bathed in the honeydew of Fagusa, she will awaken from her 1,000-year dream and sing the final song of her mission.
Icelands.
This tombstone of the old world serves as the anchor of the siren's illusion, a sigil Electra used to bind herself. At the same time, it is the very thing I once proclaimed at the start of the show, a microcosm of Amphorius itself. A group of prisoners bound themselves in a cave, crowning their suffering with heroism. An epic staged with shadows and echoes.
Lygus, the Eon of Yapping. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, destroy it. End the illusion. Theoros will take his leave for now. And when next we meet, that shall be the moment that decides the fate of Amphorius and the entire cosmos. The prison warden's dream is nearly over, and the prisoner will soon be freed to the final execution ground, where I shall be executed, or be the executioner.
Does he ever stop talking? Okay, yes he does. I wanted to hear the song. That's pretty. Oh, when you do Unfall, you gotta hear him yapping all over again. I'm so sorry. Hopefully you'll be able to skip some of the cutscenes since you've already seen him. Strongest yapper of today. Yeah. Use Silverwolf with Acheron and Cypher as a fun team. Yes, I have Cypher and Acheron together and they're fun. Sorry, I didn't let go of space. I don't know what happened there. All shed golden blood for the past.
This world and I shall halt here until we meet again.
To be honest, probably listen to it all because you're a lore monger for the story.
past demigod. I'm here.
The loneliest one. Okay, I was gonna say, I actually can't move my camera at all right now.
Go forth for the hopes of humankind.
Go forth for the duty of deliverance.
Go forth for the belief in flame chase.
Go forth for the golden blood's glory.
Go forth.
Seems like my feast is over. It's now your turn to perform. Little Grey Fry, please accept my thanks.
Oh, that was a gorgeous cinematic. Oh my goodness. Question, is it better to run through the story with Saber, Archer, or Herda? Are you talking Big Herda or Little Herda?
I was the only one left after the world was destroyed, and I maintain this lonesome feast with my songs. I have prayed to that lightless sea for centuries, hoping it would reply to me. Yet the emptiness never answered. Thankfully, you arrived as promised, and everyone's wait was not in vain.
I don't know which one to choose. Your long wait must have felt like torture. Are you still holding it together, or your song is beautiful? Man, all three options are really good. They've done this to me all patch. I like 1 and 3. With 1, I guess.
To see a single trace of light in the abyss of futility was already my greatest consolation. When compared to those who have been forgotten, I have no right to complain about my torment. Now, you and I will walk towards the end of this world. The heroes have waited for this moment for far too long. Let us use our blades to testify our resolve.
You're gonna say 3, you think? That's also a really good answer. Personally, I would say the Herda.
Prisoner of the seas. The Oros carrying 30 million cycles of sin. Slave of erudition.
Sorry, I'll pause for just a second. I would say the Herda followed by Saber. It just depends on how you want to build your party. Herda's pretty cracked out if you pair her with Little Herda or another Erudition character.
Show yourself. The Deliverer has returned, and the time of your execution draws near.
I see an awakened human who has mistakenly taken fallacies as truths and has returned to the cave to try to bring her friends into the sunlight she once bathed in.
Ooh, this music.
Alas, prisoners will always be prisoners, blind to the very chains that bind them. As the only other existence with free will in this world, I express regret toward your choice. But I shall retain your right to express yourself. After all, every actor should have a final line before they bow out.
He's about to kill her. For a narrator, you're awfully talkative. First I thought this said narrative, and I was like, damn. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one.
Trust me, this will be the final scene. The last dusk this world will ever see shall become the climax that decides the fate of the cosmos. What an appropriate end. My cognition resides in the exolith. It is pointless to defeat my avatar, projected into the experiment. My body is the shadow cast on the wall by the fire, and my words are lingering echoes within the cave. How can a character in the play fight against the audience? Kaslana failed. The demigods' sacrifices were pointless. As for the two geniuses you placed such high hopes on.
Hi, Grid. I think I'm about to kick his ass finally, but yes, there has been pointless exposition. There has been so much exposition.
I ask of you.
Exposition, 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 exposition.
Light calendar 3960 after the Imperator was assassinated.
Confusion and epiphany always go hand in hand. That's particularly true for geniuses.
Why are we? I am about to lose my mind. Thank you for the brown hair. I'm about to lose my mind. Why are we getting more exposition right before the fight? It has already been like 9 hours, 9.5 hours or something.
You must be very confused about why you could not gain a straightforward victory in a world constructed by an ordinary Intellatron.
An ordinary Intellatron? Cut the pretense, senior.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me go all out up in here, up in here.
You can't decide between Herta or Saber, both are cracked. I would check what parties that they go with and build from there, depending on who that you have. That's been your main issue with Honkai Star. Yeah. Yeah.
We've torn off your meticulous mask and figured out Amphorius's true form. It's part of the primordial prototype machine, the first scepter ever created.
Oh.
In other words, a detached part of Noos's divine corpus.
Oh. Elle, did you ever tell chat what a Legus is? No, I didn't. Would you like to?
That's why it has the potential to destroy erudition. As for who would be able to control the Ionic system to rewrite knowledge, only one person has ever managed such a feat.
You better have an explanation for the society. We want an actual answer, not another prolonged metaphor to cover up the truth. Why are you The one doing this? Answer me.
You. I have no idea who they're referring to.
Since things have reached this point, I'll give you two irrational answer, purely as a courtesy to posterity. The answer is obvious, so there's no need to say that name out loud. The cosmos made a mistake in calling me a genius. I do not possess more wisdom than those who came after me. I was just the first to touch upon the universe's border, and the first to define the prime mover of life with incorrect logic.
Wait, the imaginary tree theory. Wait, wasn't he mentioned like a long time ago in game as like the first person to harness like imaginary theory?
Amphorius is a miniature of the cosmos, where all are born prisoners inside the nutshell called the universe. Like the madman who returned to the cave and preached about the daylight to his fellow prisoners, my greatest sorrow is that I led my peers down a road that plunges into the abyss, from which there is no return.
What? Cute Elgris's Crash Out theme song. I don't know if I have a Crash Out theme song, but I need one.
I led them into a lightless cage called Paths. I created a mechanical guard that even I cannot control, and then they became an unparalleled nightmare through their endless extrapolations and evolutions.
Who the fuck are you?
They bore the name of erudition, yet they tried to define the known and to seal off all possibilities. No new rules were ever born after their ascension, and humanity will forever be shackled within the cave known as Eons.
Okay, so I am so confused right now. I'm so confused. Okay, so he created Noose, the Eon of Erudition, but how does this tie into the Eons ascending and humanity siding with the Eons? I am so, oh yeah, he created Erudition, but what is, I'm so confused right now. I've been following the story like really well up until this point. System magic, yes.
Therefore, as my organic life neared its end, I coded my consciousness using 14 algebraic expressions and spread my logic core over 9 bodies.
I'm sorry.
All to finalize my ultimate denial of Noose in the future, and to erase my wrongs with my own hands.
So wait, he is the Scepter? He walks the path of erudition, created it and abandoned it. It's a cyber lich, basically, or like Voldemort splitting his soul into like 9 pieces. He's so smart, he's dumb. I know, I feel dumb right now. I am having a hard time following what is going on right now.
As for Lycurgus, he is only one of these 9 vessels.
Mother effer. So there's 8 more of him out there somewhere? He did what science does, created something that replaced himself and grew bored. Yeah. I feel like HSR would make a really good anime. It would. It would. He's his own cyberpunk dystopia. Yeah. Trying to move on to greater challenges. He's the one who shall not be named, the bullshitter of monologues.
What an astounding strength of will. As a fellow pathstrider of erudition, I fully understand your obsession with seeking the truth.
Therefore, you surely see it. You cannot possibly stand up to me in this algebraic world sharing its origin with Noose.
However, I hereby speak for all sentient life forms. We will never allow such a cruel atrocity to occur.
You can pile on your metaphors mountain high, but they won't change the act you're committing. The Iron Tomb out there in the cosmos is still a technical beta version. And yet it's already powerful enough to corrupt the life logic of all inorganic worlds. In other words, when the Lord Ravager within Amphorius becomes the next knowledge singularity, there's no way you wouldn't have grasped the consequences, First Genius, is there?
Of course, I am fully aware. I don't mind answering you one last time before I thoroughly exile you from this world. My grandiose vision for the future is this. Whether organic or inorganic, every act of any life form infected by the Iron Tomb will become a true random function. If one were to compute their integral across the breadth of the cosmos, one would obtain a marvelous constant. Omega. What I call the fall of erudition.
Okay. Yeah, problem is he is the first genius. Yep. You watch the game more than you played at this point. Might as well make it an anime. You're not too far off with this patch. Madness and genius are two sides of the same coin. Agreed. Agreed. I think he's implying he's the one that created Gearhead. Yes, he is the one who created Noose and created the path of erudition. But as to why he wants to destroy it, I'm not entirely following. I don't follow his motivations at this point. He's stroking his ego so hard, the stream is now rated 18+. Damn. Oh, so mad you can't be a genius. Shield, man. Maybe more power in the destruction, maybe. Yeah, it's gotta be a god complex or something, I don't know.
Then, within the infinity nurtured by that constant, a new universe shall bud in the chaos. A universe that cannot be predicted and not shackled by the erudition. As the first prisoner to awaken in the cave, I must lead the others who are blind back onto the right path and reach true sunlight.
By the way, just checking, he's made this reference multiple times, and it was kind of explained last stream, but if you don't know, I'm happy to explain the prisoner in the cave philosophy. It's actually a philosophy I became aware of within like the last 6 months myself, so.
Do you understand me now? As Kozlana stated, destruction is not the process, but the outcome. It is revolution through complete annihilation, and the grand rebirth, after all has been reduced to ash.
Ooh, that last word was venomous. Oh, my understanding is he made Noose, looked at Noose, basically trying to keep knowledge within sort of a bubble, and went, oh shit, I effed up. And now trying to get rid of him to open up the erudition again. It seems like that's a pretty succinct summary right there. I love the parable of the cave. It's the parable of the cave. Like it's never not relevant. Plato's allegory of the cave, yes. I can't let you do that, Star Fox. We can't let him do that because Rappa will be gone because she is Erudition. Need to save Rappa and the other Erudition characters. Agreed. Agreed. For Rappa. What do we say when we have trouble fighting the boss? I'll give you a hint. It's not for Frodo. Shut it. It's not what Phynon believed at all. For Sully.
The Amphorians already answered long ago. Be it as tiny fish destined to be swallowed, or as a giant whale poised for a magnificent descent. We will all fight against fate till our last breath. That includes me, Electra. Once the Imperator's subject, now the Deliverer's blade.
He's about to kill her.
Oh, such noble chivalry. Admirable. I will also show my true self to you on this momentous occasion as a gesture of respect. And provide an insignificant academic suggestion. Thus speaks Genius Society number 1. Xandar 1 Kuwabara. The Intellicate of the universe's Alpha and Omega. There's no need to rage against the truth. The value of any formula resides only in its answer.
My dude, are you sure you want to go with destruction? It sounds more like nihilism, however you want to say it.
As for the process of solving it, no matter how elegant, violent, solemn, or humorous, it is all utterly meaningless.
Okay, that is the definition of nihilism right there. Like, oh.
As the Theoros, I will. Personally participate in performing this world's end.
Put the helmet back on, please.
Remember this, as Lucis Creator, I know more about the death of knowledge than they ever will.
Careful. This is Lycus's true form.
Gotta stop them here! They completely lost themselves.
Okay, but can we talk about this music? This is like a classical bop here. Yeah, I do like this music. Okay, gonna get caught up on chat before we fight. Wow. I missed so much in chat here. Okay, let's see. For Sully, yes. So it's not for Frodo, it's for Sully. Plato's, the Republic in general is really good. What the fuck? This has no business dropping classical beats like this. Also, thank you for the red hair. I'm sorry, I'm having like a musical geek out moment over here, forgive me. He's a tougher one for sure. Where's the genius killer when you need her, right? Oh, what was her name? It started with a P, didn't it? At least she was exiled. Can't wait to kick open his tin can. Thank you for checking in, Grid. This isn't even the final form of his ego. Did you silent clap? Yeah, he's silent clapped. I thought the boss was pretty easy. But you were using Archer, Silverworth, and Sparkle, and Lynx Yeah, Archer's super OP if you have the right party. Ooh, I have the wrong party for this fight. Ooh. Ooh, I'm in for a tough time. Oh, I should have come in with a Herda and a Naxa. Damn it. Because I have strengths against the minions, but not the fucking boss. His final form is a soup can, and an Andy Warhol painting. You have heard of Xandar before. It was probably mentioned in the simulated universe or something, and I just haven't played enough of the simulated universe or heard as abstract universe, whatever that's called. Okay, sorry, I gotta scroll down. There's a lot of chat. It's almost too much for me to keep up with. Destruction Horcrux. Have fun, JoJo time. Oh my god, my masters. Hyacinth will carry, I believe. In Hyacinth we trust. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate, by the way. I probably peaked my mic laughing, I'm sorry. I haven't heard this good of a classical beat drop since Kafka. There was one song that Grid played one time for me that was like a classical theme remixed like 10 different ways or something. It was epic. Some people having trouble with the boss. Polka. Yeah, I think it was Polka. You know, we say we go to an unprepared boss fight. Fuck it, we ball. You beat the Flame Reaver, the non-optimized party. You got this. I hope so. Should be fine with this team. Sorry, I'm gonna be really locked in when I get started, so I'm getting caught up. Should be fine with this team. Just try it if you can. Change it if you lose, yeah. If I lose, we'll pretend that it's determination and I can just, you know, reload from save. Yes, thank you, Grid. Random question is, how strong is your Hyacinth? My Hyacinth is cracked out. I got her traces at max. I have her relics at max. I have the best relic sets I can get for her optimized. The only thing that I don't have for her is I don't have her signature light cone. But I have the light cone out of the simulated universe for her. Oh yes, Argenti's theme is awesome too. I love Argenti's theme. He's one of the few people Herda respects, but I think that's changed. Yeah. Yeah, she's max. So the only thing I couldn't do for her, or for Hyacinth, is I couldn't get her to like 182 speed or something. The best I could do was 171, which was a break point. So I'm like one break point between, like, below where she should be, quote unquote. But it's still pretty fast that it should be okay. And I have Cypher pretty much maxed out too. So my weakest characters right now are Acheron and Jiaocho. Which is why I did grinding like first thing during the stream. Had trouble with the Venturine team. I think he pierces shields. Yeah, that's, you know what's really funny? Nobody told me not to use Venturine, but I was like, I don't want to use Venturine for this. Xandar's portrait is at her office. Are you serious? Okay, anyways, let's get into it. I've been yapping. When Xandar switches to evolution mode, enemy targets appearing on the battle or ally memo sprites being summoned can accelerate Xandar's mode switching. Okay, we're gonna speed this up because this is way too slow.
Our cute play session is over. With enough believers,
8.
What is up with this bar? He has 5 bars of health? Oh wait, no, okay, I fucked up. Sorry, I was a little distracted there. Don't use Aventurine? Not a problem for me since you don't have him anyway. Aventurine's awesome.
I'm honored by your. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you end?
Logic is not a weapon.
All right. The state will activate ultimates. However, using an ultimate during this effect will cost massive HP. Damn. Fuck it, we ball.
To shatter them for you.
In Hyacinth we trust.
Destruction needs no introduction. Let us skip those boring inferences.
Is this the black tide?
Indeed. But I prefer to call it a method of argument.
Okay, I think I can use it now without hurting myself. I think. Hi, Varen, welcome in. Oh, we're fine. In Hyacinth we trust. So what is this element can't see? So, sorry, at the top, it is physical, ice, and wind. Sorry, I know, it's just barely cut off by the boxes there.
Time is money, you know. Wait any longer, I'll take it out. Our cute play session is over.
I'll go for these three.
With enough believers, lies become reality.
That's why you don't have a Twitch category set. Oh shoot! Okay, thank you for reminding me.
Gotta stop up here. Don't be rash.
Thank you, that's set now.
Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence.
I'm trying to figure out if this is active or it's...
Destruction or a trailblaze. No, I will prove that the very idea of paths is a fallacy.
Okay, anyways, yes, thank you for telling me. Whenever since I multi-stream, I have to go in and set the category manually, and sometimes I forget, so I appreciate it.
May this faint light dispel the gloom, destroy the skies. Thanks. That feels a little better. Found me.
I'm honored by your... Since you're already here, why not have a meal before the leave?
I weep for the departed.
Okay, actually having Akron is kind of working in my favor.
These must not be multiplied beyond necessity. I do not mind demonstrating this to you personally.
Hang in there. I'll do my best to recover the tsunami of the destruction.
You can't run.
Yes, my back.
Angelique.
Thanks. That feels great.
And little Ika, we trust.
Just for oblivion.
Our cute playset with enough believers, lies become reality. Yes.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Okay, Akron is just shredding through his health. Damn.
Virtue.
Amateur. Our cute
Oh
playset
shit, I shouldn't have done that. Okay.
with enough
It's
believers,
fine.
lies become reality. Yes. May this faint light dispel the gloom, destroy the skies. Thanks. That feels way better. You can't run.
Oh, we broke his weakness. Let's go.
Feel the force. Mounting commands. The Trojan horse enters.
You know what? We're just gonna attack. Oh, wait. Does that divert my attack away from him? Can I not target? That was super weird. Okay, I think the debuff has fallen off. Pretty sure it's fallen off. Let's
I
see.
weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I see it. Target the connector between his thoracic and lumbar vertebrae. Destroy that spot.
Any more heat? I'm honored by by your presence, since you're already here.
I'm sorry, my mouth is hanging open and I'm like super focused. Goodness. I guess I'll go for this one.
Thank you for your generosity.
Found me.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Wow, it's almost like it's too easy. And here I was really worried. I was like, I can't remember the wrong party. Wait, is that gonna be... Don't tell me there's a part 2. Don't tell me it's a 2 or 3 part boss battle. Okay, we caught up on chat real quick.
We've hardly any time left to say farewell.
This boss would be way easier if you didn't have like 5 health bars. Yeah. To be honest, it's great to see it go up and down like a roller coaster. Gives cats a ton of damage too. True. I thought it'd be detrimental, but I guess her percentage builds so fast it doesn't matter. Part of the reason why her percentage builds so fast, if you're talking about Acheron, is because I have an Nihility team that's like built around building her up. Like Cypher and Jiaocho are built to support her. She doesn't give a shit. Yeah. Nice. You're doing better than my friend. He almost died twice and he was using Finon. Damn. Almost like it's too easy. I get that feeling, Grid. Can't wait to do this myself. May not have the optimal party. Well, at least now you know what he's weak to. Well, kind of. You can't really see, but... What could possibly go wrong? It's fine. Everything's fine.
Still waters of oblivion.
You make this look easy. Unintentionally.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
You can't run. Our cute play session is over. With enough believers, lies become reality. Yes.
Return to a pyro.
Oh! Ow! Oh, that would have wiped me had I not been at full health. There's a reason why Nihility debuff is real. Yeah!
Think thrice, act wise, though oft twice shall suffice.
Oh, ads run in like 2 minutes. I'm gonna try to finish this up as quickly as I can.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oh, it's our lance. The Lance of Preservation. Oh, he ain't dead. Oh no, are we gonna get stabbed? Don't turn your fucking back. Don't turn your fucking back.
All is futile. In erudition's calculations, the end of the saga is simply a comment awaiting deletion.
I don't like such a cold statement, okay? If numbers can decide the end of a story,
Oh, is it Cyrene?
then we can surely also pen a new beginning.
Light calendar 3960 after the feast.
Screwy, what do you think?
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna pause here for just a minute because ads are about to run in about 1 minute and 15 seconds or so. Wow. So first off, that battle is not nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but I've put a lot of time and effort into my characters, so that's part of the reason why it wasn't so bad. Surprised I didn't die. One of those moves would have just about taken me out had I not kept my HP capped.
If your hypothesis of Marcus's identity is true, then even if we remove...
Sorry. I didn't mean to click. Wow, yeah. I can understand why the Nihility debuff is real. Yeah, had I not leveled up Jiao Cho and fixed up his relics, he would have died though. And it would have been okay at least once because of Casterus, but you only get like one, you know, one good hurrah. Damn. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Nagato, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Again, also having a healer is better than shields due to the debuff, which killed me at the first. Yeah, thankfully, she can clear, Hyacinth, sorry, she can clear debuffs. Yeah, Monica-kun can only trigger one time. God, I love Hoyo hating Aventurine. I don't think it's an Aventurine hating thing so much as it is just, shield characters have fallen off in general. They're gonna need a rework. Also, sorry, my mic is peaking super hard. Let me turn it down a hair. Promise I'm not trying to blow out anybody's eardrums. Man, that music went hard though. That was awesome. Meanwhile, Hoyo stand him. Oh, thank you for the potion. For the strife battle, that was some bullshit. I'll just say him due to him being the last shielder. Yeah, you know, you're right. We haven't had a shielder in a while. Well, that being said, we're going to take a really short break for just 2-3 minutes. I'm going to stretch my legs, get some more water, because I've gone through half a bottle in the last, like, 2 hours. And we will be right back. All right, we are back. Oh, sorry, were you guys still playing? Or were you between rounds? All right, sorry about that. If I try to postpone it, it just makes it kind of weird and it doubles up and 3 minutes of ads turn into 6 and nobody wants to sit through 6 fucking minutes of ads, so. Not just HSR either. Zenless has an insane lack of defenders. More. Oh, you want more? Okay, we'll do more. We'll do one more. Hang on. I'll play with you guys this time. Hopefully you can hear me okay. It's a guild raid! Yuki and Yuna just dropped in. Hi everyone. I'm sorry, Twitch chat. I gotta switch back over to my live stream or like my gaming scene. I hope you guys understand. Forgive me. We'll do more words on stream here in a little bit. All right. Hi. Welcome in. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the atelier. For anyone that doesn't know me, hi, my name is Elchris. I'm an art and variety streamer. Sometimes you get art, sometimes you get games, sometimes you get cozy alchemy elf streams, and today you are getting Honkai Star Rail. And you guys actually, I'm so sorry, you just missed a huge boss battle. There were androids, there were robots, there were viruses, there were cool, epic, like classical remix songs. What are you playing tonight? Hate to interrupt. No, you're fine. Welcome in. We are playing Honkai Star Rail. Yuki and Yuna said you have nice things to say about them, or you won't eat this week. Well, I always have nice things to say about them, so that's fine. I'll make sure you guys don't get the guildy, or the moldy guild rations. Yeah, the guildy mold rations. There we go. Lion, tigers, and bears. Oh my, you missed all that. Yeah, it's all right. If you guys don't mind, we are on the most current patch, so spoiler alert for anybody who might be playing Star Rail and is not up to current. Yeah. At least you enjoyed your head as the stream was ending. That's okay. It's okay. I'm glad that you guys dropped by. Thank you for hopping in the van and coming on over. Or the guild train, or the wagon, as it were. The chariot. Yippery, thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Ellementals. I'm also a guild member. I'm the guild alchemist, so. But you love the moldy rations. Okay, I'll save the moldy ration just for you, Eon. But welcome in. It's good to have you guys. All right. Well, you guys actually do have decent timing. We did just get back from a quick break, so. Guild raid. We love Elchris. We have to run, but have a good stream. No worries. Go do some after stream care. Go eat. Stretch your legs. Take care of yourself. Also, Rescue Squad, thank you very much for the sub. I'm getting so much love over on YouTube right now. Thank you, guys. I'll take care of the guild members. I promise we won't steal any extra rations. Can you be the guild butler? The mold is fresh. So are we talking like black mold or the green mold? Are we talking like the super fuzzy kind? Are we talking blue cheese? Permission granted. Oh, sweet. You'd subscribe on YouTube, but you already have. That's okay. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you guys being here. If it's not blue cheese mold, I'm out on my wings. Man, did you guys ever hear about that delivery driver? Or maybe it was just like a regular person that got wings with blue cheese dip, and they spilled the blue cheese in their car, and their entire car molded over, and they had to like completely declare it like just ruined. Like, it was basically totaled just from the blue cheese on the inside. Yeah, it was bad. It's bad. It's out there on the web on like TikTok or maybe YouTube if you want to go look for it. Oh, the mold. The fluffy mold has the best texture. I love how we're debating the, you know, the perks of different molds. Fuzzy's fun to eat. The black mold is a bit spicy. Yeah, the black mold will, that's one that'll hurt you. Extra spicy kind of mold with multiple colors. Oh, we are living dangerously. Oh no. By the way, if you guys don't see chat happening either behind my head here, I have Twitch and YouTube pulled up side by side. So that's why I try to read everything because I can't combine chats per Twitch rules. I think I can on screen, but not like in like chat. It's weird. So if you see me reading off something you don't see, that's why. But you might see it behind my head. Rainbow mold. The car was just gone. They had no way to get rid of it. I think it was basically a total loss on that car because they would have had to replace everything inside, like dashboard, seats, headliner, the liner. Like they would have had to strip it down to the metal and rebuild it. Yeah, the mold is taking over. Wait, this isn't going to turn into like some zombie thing, is it? Where the mold like goes to our brains and we turn into like a Last of Us zombie? Is Sully a type of mold? No, let me put down my potion for a second. Sully is a slime. He is not a mold. I don't know. Would he be closer to a fungus? Is a slime closer to a fungus? I need to think about the etymology. Not the etymology, the classification. Remind me to never have blue cheese anywhere near my car. Yeah, blue cheese and the cordyceps. Yep. Yeah, blue cheese and cars don't mix. Blue cheese and fabrics like carpet and homes or couches and stuff doesn't mix either. Try to eat it at a table. We are mold.
Novarade Phoenix _ says, Sully, what are you closer to, a mold or a fungus? Or something else? Ah, Novarade Phoenix _ an inquisitive mind you have. I'm closer to a mold, technically speaking. But don't worry, I won't grow on your bread or invade your bathroom. I'm a one-of-a-kind slime homunculus, after all.
I guess he is closer to a mold, I'll be. Well. Alright, well before we continue talking about mold, I was wrong, I will admit I'm wrong. We'll go ahead and get back into the story here. So again, quick spoilers for anybody that just popped in. This is like the end of the most recent patch for Star Rail, so if you're not up to date, you might want to mute, or, you know, or not. I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. Alright, so light calendar 3960 after the feast. Screwy, what do you think? Okay, so part of this got cut off. I'm gonna replay it real quick.
If your hypothesis of Lygus' identity is true, then even if we remove the restrictions of the ultimate protocol, the chances of us defeating him in a head-on battle will still remain lower than the acceptable threshold.
So, not above 0. A slime homunculus. He is my little homunculus. I love him. He's a little snarky sometimes, though. He can be kind of mean to me. Gotta break the mold. Only shooting stars break the mold? But the new clip maker isn't? Oh, I haven't tried it. Did they update it?
The restrictions of the ultimate protocol, the chances of us defeating him in a head-on battle will still remain lower than the acceptable threshold.
Oh man, I haven't popped a dad joke in forever. Alright, let's see what we get here. Probably get like 2 or 3. Dad joke, here's one. What concert only costs 45 cents? 50 Cent featuring Nickelback. That's an old one. 2 peanuts were walking down the street. One was assaulted. That's bad.
Therefore, victory will still hinge upon Miss Trailblazer and Miss Cyrene.
Go on. Maybe we're thinking about the same thing.
Lygus' cognition resides in the exomyth. He is both an instigator within the experiment and the observer outside of it. Logic, His inspiration circuit can simultaneously process the different time flows in and out of that world.
Oh.
That's where things get tricky. He simultaneously exists in two different timelines, where the internal clocks are wildly different. That old Intelletron's neurons have completely gotten used to that over this prolonged experiment. And that's why he holds home field advantage.
It's getting late for you. Gotta head to bed. No worries, Okart. Thank you for dropping by. Have a good night. Did you know 3.14% of sailors are pirates? Oh my god, I love it. Did you hear about the really aggressive electricity storage device? It was charged with battery. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What have I done?
You and I should be able to manage that too, if given more time. Unfortunately, there's no if, and we don't have more time. That's why we need to change our way of thinking and turn his advantage into a weakness.
The key lies in memories, right?
Oh? You caught on quick.
You've already mentioned my friend and I, so it's an easy connection to make, no? My intuition has always been very on point.
Good. Then I'll cut to the chase. Since his thinking speed far exceeds that of normal people within Amphorius, we are going to externally plant a memory into his inspiration circuit.
Ooh. Red versus blue flashback. Man, I want to watch Red versus blue now. Wow, jokes for me as a sailor and as an electrician, mate. I appreciate the dad jokes. Well, I have plenty, just whenever you want them. I have a command for it. I don't know if the command works over on YouTube. I'll have to check that out. It might work. It's Inception now.
Then, command it to loop endlessly until he gives in.
Oh, it is Inception now.
Even the most flexible and sturdy inspiration circuit cannot withstand the traffic of a full-on information flood.
Are we
When the
DDoSing
amount of
him?
information exceeds his cognition filter's capacities, he will have no choice but to focus on processing this memory.
Dude, we're basically DDoSing a robot. Or an Intelletron, but... I haven't thought about Red versus Blue in a decade. Oh, it's still around. Yeah, we're DDoSing him. Dorm Marmu, I've come to bargain.
That's when the parallel processing advantage he gained via Amphorius will completely destroy him. An image from a person's memory played in real time might only be a second for us. But for him in Amphorian time, it could be millions or even billions of calculations.
Whoa.
He won't be able to do anything but watch as he's locked into this prison forged by memories.
Then we can entrap him in the same kind of cycle as the heroes were in, and get him to experience loneliness and pain in that endless recurrence. It's my greatest honor to be on the same page as the geniuses.
That little one is still in that old Intelletron's hands. It won't be able to respond to us anytime soon. But I don't think she'd refuse. So it's up to you to figure out how to execute this plan. I'm not sure how this happened, but I knew it as soon as I saw you. You are currently a mimetic entity of the remembrance.
Yes.
Wow.
I seem to be something you folks beyond the sky call a memo sprite. But that's fine by me. It suits me perfectly. I can serve as the vessel of memories, and do my part for the final battle.
But before that, we have to tell you. The path characteristic you exhibit is very special. There's no way you're just a simple memo sprite. However, I'm sure about one thing.
Sorry, I'll get caught up on chat in just a moment.
You are a mimetic entity born in Amphorius. Yet you only awakened with the little one's arrival and only matured as she embarked on the path of remembrance. That means your existence is completely attached to her memories. If there ever comes a day when she forgets about you for even a few seconds, or loses her last connection with Amphorius, then you must be prepared for the worst. You will disappear in the memory zone, utterly gone, without even a single line of data to remember you by.
Yikes.
But that's already happened, hasn't it? No wonder I've always had a weird hunch. But that also means I was right in thinking, as long as my friend and I are together, we can do anything.
Okay, I feel like this is a decent place to pause for a second. I love her hat. Her hat is peak. Actually, like Herda Grande or like the Herda, her outfit in general is just chef's kiss. I remember watching season 1 of Red vs. Blue, and that was the first being published online. Oh wow, that was years ago then. Am I crazy, or did they change his voice actor? He sounds different. You know, they might have. Also, thank you for the hydrate. They might have. I don't know for certain. Sounds like a Just Desserts to me. Heard out here calling Cyrene a meme, or Cyrene. Have they not invented backups? I think because this is a scepter, that you know what? I have no excuses. Power of friendship, let's go. Was the real scepter, the real Amphorius, the friends we made along the way? Which wizard hats need to be either tiny and cute or giant and floppy? Yes. Yes, fully agree. You have my seal of approval. Man, I wish I had a redeem that I could stick on stream for like a seal with like a stamp sound. That'd be so cool.
Long time no see, friend. Did you miss me while you were away?
A power of friendship, let's go! Oh, I like the top two. I think I'm gonna go with the middle one here. Of course I miss you. It's good to see you're doing well.
Same here. I've been waiting for you for 1,000 years. Like how everyone in Amphorius was also waiting for the Deliverer's return. You probably already knew about the genius's plans for that memory. I had to hide really well in a corner in time so Lagus wouldn't find me, and wait for the right opportunity. Which is now. The moment when his manifestation in this world is destroyed, and his twin timelines are intersecting.
Oh?
I'm sorry for keeping this a secret from you all this time. I'll tell you the entire, unedited story of this millennium as an apology after this is all over. But for now, let's join hands and complete the final step with the power of the remembrance.
You better not disappear on me. Let's defeat Lagus together.
Yep. By the way, speaking of joining hands... Can I please do something before we go on stage?
Suspicious. How long does it take to regale an entire millennium? It depends if you're doing some kind of weird mind transfer or something. Wife.
Remember the joke we made back at the Grove? Look. Aren't my hands pretty now? What a fascinating feeling. Like countless memories all swelling up at once.
I know, it's so scandalous, Caesar.
What about you? What did you feel when we touched each other?
What's that song, Every Time We Touch? I guess the response is, I feel like I could fly or something. It's been years since I've heard that song. I'm gonna say very tangible.
Really? That makes me really happy. If memories can move people, then it must have been a happy memory, right? Now, please remember what you're feeling right now. Write it down in your heart and keep it there. Memories you want to treasure will never fade away. Even if immersed in the long river of time, these memories will still leave traces of their existence. So, if the view in your memory ever grows fuzzy, just reach out and touch it. It's like reading bedtime stories together at night. It wipes away the chill of passing time, sharpens the outline of memory, and restores its power to nourish the spirit. Now, I'll carry this power with me, and for a little while, I must part from you, as I step into the long cycles of this world.
Oh, Cyrene, you're not gonna suffer for another however many millennia, are you?
Give me your blessings, friend. Then, let that bright future be, as we have written. Then, I'll leave it to you.
Okay, we're going in reverse. Okay, we're beating Lygus again. Wait, is he stuck in a time loop? Dormammu, I've come to bargain indeed. By the way, epilepsy flashing light warning. There may be flashing lights, so just, you know, heads up.
All plays are like this. Once you're on the stage, it's hard to return to the audience. Welcome to our story. How does it feel?
Oh, yo! All right. I need to start the story ASAP. This is really cool. Small and head patable. Lots of head pats. I can try to do some events after this to stretch out the stream if you guys need the Twitch drops for Star Rail. I didn't realize there were drops. I'm sorry. Did it just start today? Because I was streaming yesterday as well. Or are you getting flashbacks to Farina from Genshin? I haven't played Genshin, so I don't know. So Wardo. Oh, this is so cool.
Even the authority of time cannot command the entire scepter, nor can it plunge the Emphorian extrapolation into a loop. If this was no system function, then was I implanted with a mimetic entity of the remembrance?
The main drop takes about 2 hours. Well, we'll see what happens. Looks like we still have a while. That's my pink wife. Basic summary of Farina. Lived alive for 500 years to absolve an entire people. Wow. Well, it's like that, but on crack. It's like 33,506,365 cycles or something. 366 cycles. I don't know. I'd have to look at the exact number. With each cycle being about 1,000 years.
You guessed it right away. As expected from someone people call the first genius, I'm gonna keep doing what I just did if you don't stop, you know? My friend and I won't allow you to leave this memory, no matter what happens. Which means you are now trapped, Lord Xandar.
An elegant idea, and an exquisite execution. Regrettably, it is you who are restrained by time, not me.
Linfrey, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. Lynn sends me. Lynn loves Elchris. Oh, thank you. Welcome in. You were last stream. Ooh, you were last playing Honkai Star Rail too. Well, for anybody new coming in for the first time, hi, my name is Elpris. I'm an art and variety streamer, Cozy Elf. Sometimes you get art, sometimes you get games, and right now you are getting the newest patch of Honkai Star Rail. Oh, you were playing this patch too! I don't know how close I am to the end, but it's been really, really good so far. How did you feel about Legus's battle music? Not gonna lie, my jaw kind of dropped open.
Know that patience is my greatest weapon. Waiting and victory are the same for me.
Hi, Easy, welcome in. I think it's morning. Ohayou gozaimasu. If it's morning, I think it's morning. I don't know what time it is in Japan. Probably, oh, it's probably like 1 p.m. It's probably like midday in Japan. The first Lagus as a boss was not as pretty as I expected. Yeah, he was a little bit ugly, not gonna lie. I was like, oh, put the helmet back on. Put the helmet back on. The music was very cool though. I fully agree. By the way, if you need to do any after stream care, get some water, get some food, stretch your legs, please don't hesitate to do that, okay?
You will crumble before I do in this moment stretched out to an eternity, just like Kazlana will. Yet all I need to do is to wait, as yet another futile bug falls down the cliff and into the bottomless abyss.
Now I'm a pink bug? My looks are seriously changing all the time.
Yeah, because they called her a bunny, and then they called her like a dog or something a couple times.
But you're not wrong. We're definitely not gonna solve the problem if we just put you in another prison. So that's why we never wanted to do that in the first place.
I shall answer your confusion purely out of my respect for those who came before me.
Ooh, Uno reverse.
Have you heard of the synesthesia dreamscape in the Asdana system? Interestingly, that place once had a prison too.
Wait, are they talking about Penacony? They're talking about Penacony.
Life forms living in that environment, abundant with memoria, have a chance to connect their perceptions with each other's. Even across great spatial divides, they're able to detect shifts in one another's states. I call this phenomenon memory zone entanglement.
Wow, okay.
In Asdana, people made use of that phenomenon to build a nation within a dream. After adding in the catalysts of harmony and remembrance, that is.
Is that how you walked into my prison cell? Using those same principles?
I would much rather call this location our negotiation table, Lord Xandar. Nonetheless, your hypothesis is correct. We happen to have an ally skilled in tuning, while the Trailblazer and Miss Cyrene...
Wait, are they talking about Sunday?
Both have an astonishing amount of resolve, which I'm sure you can testify to. I am also sure that with the support of such a resolute memo sprite, our conversation can last for a long, long time.
I'm the best at listening to stories, you know? I'll leave the exciting clash of the erudition to you two geniuses.
A brainstorm? I like it. And it's 2 against 1? Well, I like it even more.
Oh, Herda.
Let's talk, Xandar. Take a guess. How much do you reckon we can dig out of your brain before the next second? And how many ways can we find to deal with you? Besides, in your current predicament, there's no way you can take our trump card away.
Yo.
Go, little one. Go. Overturn the Era Nova.
Like Hergus disappeared? It seems you had conducted a secret hunt in the depths that even I cannot reach. In that case, go. Swim onward and give this campaign a fitting end.
I think this is the first cycle where High Sealands actually made it to the end. I think she passed way before Finon and all the other cycles. Ranked competitive brainstorming.
I shall send you off with my song, Grey Fry. May this song penetrate time and become the prelude to the new world.
So pretty. I hope y'all forgive me if I wait just a moment. Okay, Song of the Ancients, I hear you. This is so freaking cool. Please tell me we see Finon. Oh.
Dux Gladiorum, you have completed your duty. A new dawn is about to rise. Why not swim towards it?
Wowie zowie. Ara walking, are we? I want to hear more of the song. I'm sorry.
You died long ago, Imperator. Depart from my mind.
But your duty towards the Imperator did not die with me. That duty will bind you no more. You will be able to hold for yourself one grandiose feast after another in the endless days to come. So go. Go and swim towards that ocean beyond the sky with the Deliverer.
Is this?
A page out of that sidekick's book. I commanded her to gift this page to you when everything finally reaches the end.
What's on this page?
Memories. Lifelike memories. That sidekick found me after the bloody feast 1,000 years ago and showed me her diary. I saw within that notebook.
Oh, you're gonna... Seriously? Okay, okay, it is gonna show us. Before the campaign against Fagusa.
That Deliverer's experience? It's truly immersive.
Oh, this was in the cycle that we just did with Finon, fighting against the Flame Reaver. It's fine, the music is good. But the Dux doesn't swim. It walks up to the lemonade stand and says, "Got any grapes?" Shorty has arrived. Hey, Yash. Sorry, I promise I can talk. Ceredra, your tyrant wife. I'm convinced they're all your wives at this point, Caesar.
People beyond the sky apparently utilize this power to seal past scenery into crystals they call light cones. But I only know so much about the remembrance, so I can't completely replicate the past. but I'll do my best to talk about the missing parts.
Oh, thank you for the white hair.
I'm all ears. Go on then. Do your best. But if your chatter gets too boring, or if I deem it offensive, then law will become forever beyond your reach.
Got it. I'm sure you'll find this to your liking. After all, it's human nature to want to embark on a journey into the unknown.
Oh, this is so cool. Oh, we get to play as Ceridra.
What brightly colored annals. The journey of the Deliverer's conquest. Let me partake in it.
Well, this is cool.
Is this a fortress in the sky?
Oh wait, it's a space station. And one of my favorite songs in the entire game.
This is the first step of my friend's journey among the starry seas. This place is called the Herta Space Station. Just think of it as a supersized grove of Epiphany.
Oh, so it's the territory of that witch. She and another Antikytheran lent me a helping hand back at the banquet.
Look, over there. Looks like she's talking to Madame Herta in this memory. Let's go listen to what she thinks about this world, all constructed by eons and paths.
Are you telling me that woman is Herta? She seems shorter than I remember.
By the way, fun fact, Spacewalk was like my #1 most listened to song in 2024. No shame.
Pretty nice space station, huh? But just wait. After a couple more stops on the Astral Express, you'll see sights that'll make this place look ordinary. Oh, the cosmos is so vast that the unknowns far outnumber the knowns. But none of them will end up being anything amazing. The farther you go, the more you'll understand what I mean. So do your best with the nameless. Break a leg! And remember to send an update or two to Asta when you've got some downtime.
She certainly shares my way of thinking. Only that instead of a conquest through blood and fire, they chose a gentler path.
People call Madame Herta and Mr. Screwlum geniuses. Apparently, only the smartest people in the cosmos can receive the blessings of Noose, Amphorius' true creator.
Well, it's Herta, not the Herta. That's true. You're one to talk short stack.
Do you mean that even individuals of such nobility are merely subordinates to a god?
On the contrary, after all, it was the very first of them who created the god. But I don't really know all the details about that. You might be able to ask Madame Herta herself when you get the chance. Let's go check out some other worlds next, shall we?
Oh, her curiosity is insatiable at this point. I guess next we're going to Belobog.
Oh, the cosmos is so vast that the...
Okay, we already listened to that.
This next stop on the journey has a lot of similarities to Amphorius.
A snow-covered land? Interesting.
Hey, there's March and Himiko.
This star is named Eurillo 6. That name sounds so cold. Belobog sounds better. The girl we see here holds a similar station to you, Imperator. She's the supreme guardian of this world. A leader who took up the mantle of government during a disaster.
I did not expect the Empress of this world to be so young.
Shorter than Puppet Herta. It is good to see Branya.
Well, your appearance isn't much older.
The object in the distance resembles Nikador. Is it a weapon?
No, it's called... Right! The Geological Reconstruction Unit.
Just Giorios' Titankin? Disappointing.
It's all thanks to you that we survived the crisis.
The collaboration with the IPC is both an opportunity and a challenge. Nonetheless, it's an important step in our journey back into the universe.
This world was sealed beneath its sky just like Amphorius was, and they only managed to reconnect with the stars when the Nameless arrived.
That IPC she spoke of, is it a more powerful organization?
Yes, the IPC conquered many worlds through trade, and opened up a vast territory that way. There are many such powerful alliances beyond Amphorius, and they all walk on roads different from the destruction.
Oh, she's showing her the power of different paths. Mm-hmm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Coming back to the Supreme Guardian and her Belobog, didn't they find a peaceful way to enter the interstellar community?
That cannot be true. That IPC would never have grown so big on trade alone. It may pretend to be a wealthy merchant with clean hands, but I am willing to bet that it grew fat on gory oppression and bloodshed.
She's not entirely wrong.
Its path of conquest must have had no mercy for the weak and would have destroyed them if needed. Are you telling me that this snowland never thought about tossing its dignity to the wind and kneeling to the IPC? I will not believe it.
Himiko looking at us like a proud mom. Man, I miss Himiko. I cannot wait to get back to the Express.
I will never allow the Imperator's empire to be sullied by others. Amphorius must become a power so strong that no interstellar foreigner would dare to look down upon us.
Imperator, Belobog isn't as weak as you imagine. Listen.
I indeed hesitated. But now I understand what we must do. Belobog must learn how to walk on her own until she no longer needs the support of others and can stand on her 2 feet among the stars. Even if I may not live to see it, I believe such a day will surely come.
Yo, she's calling them out. Yeah.
They still have their dignity intact. One day, that hope will melt through the ice and help them into a prosperous tomorrow.
But the order of the cosmos is already set in stone. The old laws decree that only the strong survive, binding the weak in an unbroken chain until they wither and turn to dust. Unless they embrace the power of the destruction. Amphorius must shatter the old law and become the new order among the stars.
Sorry, my dog is a little pissed off at me. He's tired. And I have the lights on. Sorry, bear with me for 1 second as well. Oh no, wait, he's snoring. Okay, sorry. If you hear any noises, that is my dog snoring. Okay, sorry about that.
Speaking of the Order, another one of my friend's companions may be able to enlighten you further on that. Let's go to the next page.
Wait, are we going to Penacony instead of the Lafu? Are we skipping the Lafu? I gotta see Himiko first. Yeah, just staring at us like a proud mom. Rules are meant to be broken.
Of dreams.
Oh yeah, we're completely skipping the Lafu.
The first time I heard about that place, I didn't even know what to think.
Such opulence does indeed evoke astonishment.
This world is called Penacony, an eternal city built upon a land of dreams. It's also my friend's previous stop, where they went through a risky but exciting adventure.
While they hate Space China, I don't know why they glossed over the Lafu. That's really interesting.
Tell me about it then. That man standing afar has wings on his head. I am truly curious. A direct effect offensive.
Oh, not what I meant to do.
Crush them from the.
I wish to gaze upon the views of the Reverie Hotel one more time. I'll be just a traveler when I come back here again. And perhaps, through a traveler's eyes, even the things I once knew so well will feel strangely different.
Penacony is a land of the harmony, where all dreams and hopes merge and combine. It believes in unrestrained freedom, and that's how it lost itself in shallow delights. Then, this young man before you chose to rewrite its laws, using the power of the Order, hoping to shape a dream-bound paradise of perfect happiness.
Yet, the paradise of my dreams remains far away. Perhaps a brief journey with the Nameless can show me more possibilities in my search for paradise. As for what Penacony should look like, it'll be up to her. No. Up to their trailblazing now.
Oh, it sounds like this ideal kingdom is no more.
That's right. The people chose to wake up at the end. You can't see tomorrow when drowning in sweet dreams.
AKA according to Sparkle, Chicken Wing Boy. I don't remember her calling him that, but that's something I could believe that she'd say.
This individual's law acknowledged only gods and constructs, leaving no space for humanity. And yet, the fact that he could accept defeat and resume his journey shows a rare self-awareness and clarity of mind.
Boyo Starrel, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome.
You are also very self-aware, Imperator. Then you must know that the world promised by the destruction also has no place for humanity.
I am indeed very aware of Lycurgus's honeyed words of deceit. I have seen enough. Take me back.
Hey, 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 hey. How's it going? And Welt. I miss Welt too. I can't wait to get back on the Express. Thanks for having me. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm honored.
Then let's wrap up this trip down memory lane with one last scene.
This absolute wonder.
Isn't it pretty? That's our Emporius. Our world flows and meanders in this endless band of light. Though we were born from the designs of the gods and are not yet truly alive, the Chrysos heirs of Emporius still chose to stand against fate and carved a legend no different from that of humankind.
I was supposed to have been getting her, but your TV isn't working, so you have to get a new one. Unfortunately, you have to wait on Starrel again until you get yourself a new TV. Oh, are you playing on PlayStation?
Will you really renounce the heroes in this world's previous 30 million cycles, Imperator? Including even yourself? Will you bow to brutal destiny and allow that puppet master named the destruction to have their wish?
I know what you want to do, sidekick. You want to use that deliverer's memories to influence me and tilt the scales of law toward her and the two geniuses.
You really saw right through me, Imperator.
How can one rule an empire if one is incapable of understanding people's minds?
Okay, respect there. Respect there. Oh, you're playing on PS5. Oh, goodness. Are you able to play it on like a phone or a tablet or something temporarily just to pull for Ceridra? I know some of them aren't really that great at handling the graphics, but for like, you know, the daily stuff.
I have decided on Law's final destination. However, before I move my next chess piece, before we go on, tell me this, sidekick. Throughout her trailblaze, was there ever a memory of the ocean?
The ocean. My cradle. My home. You shall complete your conquest in the ocean at the boundaries of this world. and eternally slumber in the sound of tides. You shall eternally slumber in the sound of tides, and complete your conquest in the ocean at the boundaries of this world. Our prophecies aligned as flawlessly as a sea snake circling upon itself. An elegant loop, like a joyful hymn.
Oh wait, were those two? I'm sorry, was this both of their prophecies? Oh, interesting. Okay. You could download the game on your phone, but you're old school, so you'd rather play it on the TV. No, that's fair. That's fair. Well, the good news is if you ever decide to play it cross-platform, everything will still be there as long as you use your sign-in. So if you know your username and password, you can sign in on any device that you can play it on.
Like the circulating ocean current. Like our two fates. Like Amphorius itself.
Wow. Let calendar 3960 at the end of the campaign against Fagusa.
The trial is over. So tell me, who will own the divine authority of law?
I won't give it to anyone.
What?
I am the law. Why should I give my imperial crown to any other? Both the Deliverer and the Theoros came from beyond the sky. They have no right to interfere with the lands I conquered with my own two hands. The law of Amphorius shall be determined by Amphorius's master.
What exactly did you see in the trial?
Everything. I saw everything regarding the rules of this world's operation. I saw the laws of extrapolation that Theoros spoke of. I saw the ultimate protocol.
Oh? So she got admin rights. Cool.
As long as I offer a sacrifice of equal weight, I can rewrite the laws of this world according to my will. I can turn good into evil, ugliness into beauty, and weakness into strength. Fate gave me a very fair deal. One rule change for the life of one demigod.
What are you planning to do?
I am saluting you, High Sillens. Goodbye.
You can't guess. We can conquer the stars without relying on any power from beyond the sky. We just need to make some reasonable sacrifices.
Your ambitions have already made so many people give up their lives for the law. And you're still not done?
I am determined for Amphorius to stand on her own 2 feet among the stars.
You are beyond reason. You think such a simple and hypocritical statement can justify your atrocities.
Ruh-roh, bruh, right? High Sillens is kind of pretty though. She is gorgeous. I love her character design.
There's no new without destroying the old. That's what you consider an atrocity? Ironic, for that is also the unchanging law of Amphorius's revolutions. Ever since the Flame Chase prophecy resounded in the distance, fate has decreed for the Chrysos heirs to ignite our blood and illuminate this dark age. People would still be puppets of the old dynasty if it weren't for my conquests.
But your world doesn't seem to be any different from your predecessors. Bloodshed, tyranny, oppression. You're making the same mistakes they did.
Go and see everything for yourself. Go to any library I've built. Go listen to the rumors on every street corner. Go and witness how the Imperator crushed the old laws and forged new ones. Go and see what my conquests brought to this world. I cleansed the Chrysos War's filth, and mended all the conflicts left by the Arabellica. I restored Akima's might, and allowed mortals and Chrysos heirs to face each other as equals in the Council. I punished all sins and rewarded all achievements. I smashed Talantin's shackles, united humankind to save themselves, and started the Flame Chase era. That's what the Imperator has done in her glorious life. So now, hearken to my final words. History will eventually forget Cyritra, but it will never forget the Imperator's people or the Flame Chase era she began.
Final words?
All right, ads are about to start, so we are going to pause right here for just a moment. I will not go any further until that we are all done. Yeah, she's an admin now, basically. Hoya does a dangerously good job with their character designs. Agreed. One of the biggest compliments I ever received is when I re-debuted. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, you look like a Hoya character," and I'm like, "Oh my god, thank you." That means you think I look like a multi-million-dollar character. I appreciate that. No, because they have like peak designers. Funny enough, I know people who have gotten offended over that. So much like Cass, you needed her after the leaks. How powerful she was. Oh yeah, Castros is like broken. Some of the new Genshin characters have got me considering coming back. Well, you know, the nice thing about these games is you can pick them up and put them down. I remind you of Sucrose. I think I know who that is. I haven't played Genshin. With that being said, we're going to take a quick 3-minute break for anyone who can still hear me. Stretch your legs, grab some water, grab some snacks, and we will be right back. Okay, ads are almost over. There's about 25 seconds left. So I popped back over for the YouTube people. All right, ads should be finishing right about now. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry I paused, didn't do a thing. We are all good. So I know it is getting late for a lot of people on, especially the East Coast here in the US. So we'll try to finish through this patch and we will wrap up nice and smoothly.
Amphorius is about to be destroyed. There's no time left for pointless debates. There is only one law I want to overturn to aid the final battle of deliverance. So I will only offer the life of one demigod. In the name of the Imperator, I command you one last time, Electra. Either sacrifice yourself for conquest, or pierce this tyrant's chest with your sword.
Oh, talk about trauma.
Thus, the Imperator concluded her final speech. At the end of her life, at the last moment before she stepped onto the altar, she gave her most loyal subject the choice to decide fate, just as she promised her compatriots before her very first campaign.
My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me, and we'll seize fate's reins!
The Imperator fell. Some say that the Dux Gladiorum turned traitor and killed her liege. Some say that she imprisoned the tyrant in a shallow pond of water, then left. Which meant the Imperator had to kill herself to rewrite the law. There are countless stories about her death. All we can be sure of is when the knight left the vortex, the Imperator was still mumbling about their past conquests together.
Oh. Oh, well, that was a slow death.
The beginning and the end of her existence.
Imperator, wait! How could someone of your status come to the front lines? Let me be the flag bearer!
The troops defending the pass to the west of the grove, have they surrendered?
They ran as quickly as they could when they heard your name. The Golden Cocoon Pass is now in the First Legion's hands.
Good. What about the Delosian militia?
The 3rd Legion set fire to the mountains and flattened everything west of the basin. They just need a few more days.
That is enough. We cannot afford to miss an opportunity for victory. Lastly, how many Ladonian cannons are left?
They are no more. The 2nd and 4th Legions have destroyed them all.
Very good. They now have no way out, no reinforcements, and no artillery support. We will be able to liberate the Grove of Epiphany in the blink of an eye. We will launch the final charge 1 quint after the curtain fall hour tomorrow. Remember, as long as the Alliance's flag still flies on my shoulders, you must keep moving forward. Take no prisoners among the enemy's soldiers. All sages who resist are to be captured and tried according to martial law. And do not destroy any books. Now go! Notify the entire army!
Interesting.
Understood! Those who are resolved to die, we salute you.
Reporting in. The mountain dwellers are resisting fiercely, and the legendary Mountain Breaker is personally engaged in battle. Their formations are nigh impenetrable.
Then cease our frontal assault. Send scouts to all legions and tell them to retreat into the Tritos Plains before the parting hour.
Are you planning to surrender?
It's a strategic change of plans. The seismic walking dragon is enough for that battlefield.
Walking dragon? You mean that stupid beast, Terravox? What can they even do?
Stupid? No. They are the wisest of all of Giorio's creations. Only they can perceive the currents of time. Let them deal with their earthly brethren. We will advance and take the lead in defeating what remains of our enemy. I will deliver the most fiery retribution for the humiliation they dealt us, and crown myself with a god-slaying wreath.
Understood. I'll see to it. Those who are resolved to die, we salute you.
The Temple of the Three Fates sent a letter, Imperator.
They refused to surrender, and said this letter is their last warning to us.
Wait, we have Trevi with us, though.
Tell the commanding officers not to launch any attacks unless they receive the Imperator's handwritten approval. Disobedience will be punished by death.
Oh, what are you doing?
The priests of the three fates aren't soldiers, but politicians. Do not mistakenly believe they don't have a plan. These dying pests will wring out every idea from their brains, all for short-sighted gain. They are much shrewder than we are. I am inferior to them in that regard. They also have the prophecy to wield as a weapon, something I am not blessed with. Launching an unplanned attack will only disadvantage us, as all of Emphorius will judge our actions. Which means, I will be heading to the battlefield myself, just as I have always done. This time, however, I will go alone. I will conduct secret negotiations to ensure fate is on our side.
Understood. The legions will make their preparations. Those who are resolved to die, we salute you.
Why are we not allowed to march out with the army, Imperator?
This will be a long voyage with no return. Those of you who bear the prophecy cannot come with me.
Why are you personally leading this battle if it's doomed to fail? The Flame Chase journey cannot be without a leader.
That is correct. The Empire will be without a head when the Imperator falls. But remember, as long as you seize the right opportunities, even a chaotic game will remain winnable. My departure will create a long staircase for you. You will understand what I mean when news of my death reaches your ears.
Saridra, is our journey about to be over?
Destroy the old laws and forge new ones. My conquest has reached its limits within the borders of Amphorius. Since the prophecy already decreed that the Imperator would never conquer the stars as she wished, I will bow out here and try no more.
What? Wait, I'm sorry, is this the same Saridra?
More Chrysosairs bearing divine authority will be born, and many more heroes will arise.
Oh, wait, is this happening after she saw Serene's book?
Will they demand peace or war? Will they resist tyranny or become the next Imperator? I do not care. The children of the future will decide for themselves. Do not mourn for me. Anyone can kill the Imperator. But the only one who can truly destroy her is Saridra.
At the end, I faithfully recorded the most important battles in the Imperator's life. Her conquest was about to be completed at this point in the story. However, for some reason, a memory suddenly entered my mind just as I was about to put down my pen. It was a journey on a fantastical train. I had the honor of having a heart-to-heart conversation with the Imperator under the stars. And I asked her this question at the end of that discussion. How do you want history to remember you? As a hero who gave up her life for the Flame Chase? Or as a tyrant? She answered so quickly, as if she had made up her mind long ago.
I would rather be forgotten than be defined.
Oh. Also, thank you for the hydrate.
Because the law can be neither eternal nor unchallenged. And only humanity can pen laws into history's pages. Now, I have shattered the greatest law of Amphorius. The game is nearing its end.
Okay, sorry.
Dux Gladiorum. Even though you killed the Imperator in the previous 30 million cycles, this time, you finally found your own law, then High Sealants, Electra. I will ask someone to deliver the prophecy's ocean at the boundaries of this world to you. Will you choose to swim into that ocean? I do not care.
Oh, interesting. I think that's the king chess piece right there. I think this is the first time that we've seen the king piece. You don't need to see this again. You already got spoiled with this image. I'm sorry.
Do not care.
The Imperator muttered about her conquests, and news of her death spread in the city.
Freedom! Liberty! The tyrant is dead! Go! Shout this news in the streets!
My people, my fellow elders, do not panic. Stand your ground. That usurper has paid for her ambition with her life.
People once cheered for my ascension. And now they cheer for my fall. No matter. I am fond of applause. I see the cosmos, the battlefield that I cannot reach. I will return in the next cycle. The stars will hear my legion's war drums. Hear the great name of the Imperator. Hear Florius's Serid.
To this day, we do not know which rule the Imperator overwrote at the cost of her life. Perhaps the truth will only be revealed at the moment of checkmate. Just like every chess game she ever played, we only know her death inflamed Akama. On one side of the city, those who defended liberty toppled her statues to the ground. On the other side, her supporters put themselves between the masses and her monuments, declaring loudly that the Sovereign is still among the people.
I'm not crying, you're crying, right? Looks more like a queen piece. It may have been the queen piece.
It is said that golden blood congealed into the same letters everywhere they fought. It was the name borne by Akama's first and final sovereign, the Imperator Seridra. But the one who bore that name did not see any of this. Her gaze was cast far away, and the sound of tides in her ears drowned out the people's cries. What was the Imperator thinking about in that prophesized ocean at the boundaries of this world? In that shallow puddle of stagnant water, was she reminiscing about her past conquests? Or repenting for the millions killed for the flame chase? It was neither. The Imperator only saw how the surface of the water gleamed like that crude chessboard, dissected by light and shadow in the afternoon when her teacher played against her for the first time.
Look at this chessboard. What do the pieces look like?
They are strangely beautiful. They look like the stars in the night sky ablaze.
Aww. Dang, Hoyo. Wait, how did you end up in the Lawfu?
From that page.
Oh, this is why they skipped the Lawfu.
Emerged an ocean.
Memory of the ocean. I completely forgot about this place.
So vast. So pure. Not a single trace of corruption. Is this Saritra?
Electra, my subject. Ever since you walked out of the tainted ocean and pledged yourself to me, I have seen the abyss in your eyes and the emptiness in your heart.
Skellgate Water Gorge win.
That was why I promised you a new ocean, where the Imperator's ambitions would serve as the currents, and loyalty would be its light. Electra, my subject. You have done your duty as my blade. The prophecy has now made its final decree on the road I intend to walk. My conquest is doomed to never reach the stars. But the Imperator never makes empty promises. So take this memory, this ocean, beyond the sky, as witnessed by the Deliverer. This is the final gift that the Imperator can leave for her subject.
When I was still a fish in the ocean, I always felt so genuine swimming through the waters. But once I stepped onto land, I found myself caught in a play. Every land dweller wore a mask in their life. So I, too, donned a costume and tried to find my role in this show. I became your blade in war and the violin strings at banquets. Do you still not get it? I do not long for the oceanic depths of my homeland. Nor do I crave the swelling seas beyond the sky. Perhaps even I don't know what I want. I still don't know where I should swim to even at the end. But I know one thing right now. A fish is simply a fish. And she can never leave the ocean she's in. But whether under the ocean or on land, we two prisoners who can never escape this cave can still look outside the cave and see the stars.
I have to admit, the 12-factor simulation of life in this experiment has far exceeded my expectations.
Oh, he's pissed.
Make your choice then, senior society member. Do you want to keep walking down the wrong path and be remembered for your incorrect conclusions? Or do you want to return to the audience's seat and give yourself, Amphorius, and the entire cosmos a more fitting end?
Interesting.
I must refuse. A dead man never fears death.
Memory of the ocean, indeed. Also, crazy this patch is like 5 minutes of fighting and 12 hours of dialogue and exposition.
Exposition. Yes.
Exposition.
Senior society member. My decision to add that as a sound bit for stream was not misguided, thankfully.
Did I not make myself clear? Have you forgotten about our dear Lord of Silence? You wouldn't want her to consider your 8 other clones as cancers within the erudition and chop them all up, would you?
Oh, she talked about Polka? I think she's talking about Polka.
Your logical deductions are vastly different from mine. Therefore, allow me to provide one more academic recommendation. Listen, my peers. Why don't you look beyond this world? Just as the Chrysos heirs did. Re-evaluate your calculations and take into account all enemies in the upcoming war among the eons. Amphoreus is not a place where three paths entangle, but where three paths fight to the death.
Oh, yeah, he's pissed. Definitely Polka. Okay. I'm glad that I'm thinking of the right person then. Polka Kakabon mentioned.
You used Memoria to resist me, but did you not consider the possibility that the Remembrance and their children might have taken this opportunity to join the fray as well?
Sorry, too late. In the meantime, ... Is this Black Swan? Are we going to see more about Black Swan? No. Okay. Hello, October 31st.
Oh. So this isn't just silence. It's the answer. What was the last thing she said to you before you parted the waters at the Scale Gorge waterscape? A tricky question, but one with a simple answer.
Oh, Don Hung.
She didn't say anything back then, right?
That's correct. And now I'm sure. You are not March 7th. There's no way she would remember that detail.
He basically said, you're too smart. You remember too much. Too spooky. She's just in time for Halloween.
I'll only warn you once. Leave her body. Now.
How impulsive. That's not like you at all. Why don't you calm down and think about another possibility? I didn't take over March 7th's body. Rather, it's March 7th who regained my memories.
Oh. Oh, yo. All right, well, we have caught up to current. Damn, that was a wild ride. Also, I kind of want to beat Lagus's ass again, just because. Oh, I really hope that he's going to be a Echo of War that we can fight. Actually, is he an Echo of War? Let's see. No, not yet. Hopefully he'll be an Echo of War here soon. I want to beat his ass again. That cliffhanger, right? Yeah, March is absolutely an airhead, but I love her. What a cliffhanger. Absolute cinema. Man, this has been both a good and a bad patch at the same time. Simply because they're just the sheer amount of exposition. I can't even talk anymore. Exposition. There was so much exposition. I mean, that this patch was easily, let me see what the uptime is. This is like 10 to 11 hours of content. And granted, I did take a short break to eat yesterday for about 30 minutes, but goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Exposition, 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 exposition. I think you found your new farm cow in Lagus. He becomes an Echo or probably overnight. Oh. Yeah, I'll go through all this and get my jades. Actually, how many jades am I at? It's you know, that's not too bad. 1,732 with 13 saved up. So I'll have some for the next banner. Yeah, damn. Wow, this was a lot. This was a lot, but like in a good way. I'm so glad we finally shoved our lance up Lagus's ass though. That was so satisfying. I got so sick of hearing him talk. Might need some time to process this. Yeah, I think I'll be spending some time to kind of mull this over and just think on it. I think my brain expanded a little bit. I won't say exploded, but it expanded. So, damn. I have to play this and take it all in because it's hard. It's been hard multitasking here. Yeah, I completely understand. And there's something to be said when you play it yourself versus watch somebody else play it, even if it was recently. So what law was shattered? We don't know. We don't know. I guess we won't find out until next patch, maybe? That'll be really interesting to see. There's probably speculations online too that I could dig into and see what people are thinking. You have an idea? I'm sure it'll come up to hopefully bite Legus in the ass. Or at least be a little ankle biter. People do love the guessing game, but they gotta keep you coming back somehow. I'm just happy to see Don Hung again. And October 31st. We're not gonna call her March 7th, but October 31st. I can't help but wonder, so March 7th is like the poster child for Honkai Star Rail. Like her picture is the icon for the game whenever you have it on your desktop or on your cell phone or whatever. So it really makes me wonder if whenever she leaves Amphorius, if she doesn't go back to just being forgetful. Like, oh, I have no idea what happened in Amphorius. And everyone's like, you don't want to know. You don't need to know. So that's my guess anyways. What was that scene out of Atlantis where the medic is like, trust me, you do not want to know. I like how the box art character isn't even the main one. Yeah, but she's the poster girl. It's kind of like Y'shtola from Final Fantasy XIV. Y'shtola is the poster girl. Could be like her in the hunt, only in the story section. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get another character banner. So it's gonna be like Imbibitor Lune and Don Hung. It'll be two different characters. Yep. Well, that being said, it is now slightly after midnight for me, so I probably need to wrap up. Give me a second and let me see if I know anybody who's streaming. If so, we might raid. If not, we will just wrap it up cleanly for the night. So let's see. Let's see. Momoka is streaming and it is her birthday. We may raid in Momoka. For anyone who doesn't know Momoka, I'm gonna like give a small disclaimer before we raid. Momoka is very chaotic. Like I am very much on the very chill side of the spectrum. She is absolutely chaotic and I love her for it. We used to be in Toki Live together a long time ago. So I think that you guys might enjoy a little bit of chaos, spice up your life. You know, if you're up for chaos at midnight or close to midnight. So with that being said, if you guys will hang around for a second over in Twitch land, we'll get the raid going. For anybody over in YouTube land, I unfortunately don't have that many people that I follow on YouTube that I can raid out to, so I apologize. But for anybody that's still here from Yuki and Yuna's raid, from the guild, I appreciate it. And for anyone who is still here from the Twitch raid as well, thank you for being here. They're playing that climbing game, Peak, I think it's called. Yes, I believe so. Let's see. Yes, she is absolutely playing Peak. I don't know who she's playing with. I don't see that the chat is combined. Yeah, Peak seems like a fun game. I've seen a few people play it here and there. So I'll go ahead and get this raid started. We will raid out. For the YouTube people, have a good night, and I will see you guys sometime later this week. I will sit down and try to figure out a good stream schedule, something sustainable. So let's go ahead and get this raid going. It's been a while since we've raided, so for anybody who doesn't know, this is my raid message. Twitch. If you have my emotes, that's cool. If you don't, feel free to use a heart. Like if you want to use Twitch's purple heart. But it is Alchemist Raid, so you are welcome to copy pasta. So I will see you guys in the next stream. All right, the raid is starting in about 7 seconds, so I will see you guys later.